cut everybody off. Like now.
I don't think I'm fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we coming up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a show.
She aged like cheese.
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
Greetings and salutations, beautiful people. What's going on? Am I okay right now?
Oh yeah, we good, bro.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel me?
Just making sure. For sure. How's everybody doing this evening?
Splendid.
Splendid. You ever want to fight a child? Like just, like actually throw hands with a child?
Mm-hmm.
You a lie. You a lie.
Who?
Dude. Shaking his head, no.
Brother, I don't believe in violence, brother. It's all about peace.
You was just talking about boxing Ken in the street, and you don't believe in violence.
That's Ken. That's not a person. That's an animal. That's a
crazy.
at that moment.
That's got to be racist.
That's
got to be racist.
Have you seen Ken? I'm surviving.
Okay. Anyway,
That is wild.
What's up, Chris?
Why?
Mr. Smell Good, Margie, Cora, what's happening, everybody? Make sure you smash that like button on your way in the building.
What's up, chat?
What is up, chat? Stick around, got an announcement for you. So this is the second review we're doing for this one, third technically, but as a group, as a unit, this is our first time reviewing the movie Sinners, which is crazy because this was a banger of 2025. Pretty much best movie of 2025 so far. I don't even think it's close, but
yeah, the year gonna end that way too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't see that changing no time soon. But yeah, you never know. Things can happen. But anyway, before we get into that, we're gonna introduce the show. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Rashad from the Popcorn and You Bid Podcast, aka I don't blame Preacher Boy. I'll tell you.
Brother, I don't agree with that, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't listen, brother.
That's fine.
As you say, let me wash up, believe. Anyway, hey man, say man, this is a boy Duke, your favorite fat person, and stale grease would mess your stomach up.
That's nasty.
Stale grease would do it.
Ain't nobody using no stale grease.
Ain't nobody using no stale grease.
I
Anywho,
ain't never used stale grease, and you know that.
facts. You already know who it is. It is Mika G, the first lady, aka Eat the Damn Garlic.
Oh, I got something to say about that. Go ahead, Mo.
Anyway, you better eat that goddamn garlic.
Eat the damn garlic.
Last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka how old is you? 17? Nigga, you sound 30.
Sounded 40.
Sidebar.
You sound like you've been through some things.
Sidebar.
Life.
Y'all bear with me.
Okay.
So Duke called me the other day. He said, brother, I got a problem. I said, hey, man. Hey, tell me what's going on. He said, brother, I caught my son chewing on electrical cords. What should I do? I said, ground him until he conducts himself accordingly.
That was fair. That was fair.
For the record,
That was fair.
that was a joke. My son ain't that slow. He don't do
You don't want nobody think your son touch. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But anyway,
he did some shit before.
that's crazy.
Chewing on the cord while it's plugged in. It's a little
Anyway,
too touch.
before we on, I just want to say, you want somebody out here eating on your walk 15 miles to the juke joint, but you can't eat no garlic. You can't eat no garlic. But you got somebody.
We didn't
Well,
have an issue.
You know what?
Well,
Don't even worry
technically,
about
she didn't tell him to do it. She didn't want
But she ain't stopping.
No, I mean, at first she did.
tried.
At first she did.
tried.
She was like, wait now. She's like, whoa
First of
now.
all,
I
She
walked-
said, hold up, disclaimer.
Right.
She had about the same security. She had about the same security as like them famous people that be getting hit on in like in the streets. I ain't want to hear all that.
She was like,
She
whoa now.
ain't try hard. She ain't try hard. She ain't try
Talking
hard.
15
She was
miles
like-
and I was dancing.
She was like, but wait, okay, never mind. It's your world.
He smooth talked her.
He said 2 words.
No, he did.
Anyway.
He said you beautiful, but I just want to taste you.
Yeah. All right.
And that was all. That was it.
Yeah.
I'm reserve my feelings for that part too later on.
that shit don't work.
There's,
Hey.
there's a correlation. I'm gonna make it make sense.
Anyway, before we get into this review, before we jump into this review, I just want to say that we have a giveaway today. If your black butt leave this chat before we do that giveaway, we picking somebody else.
Oh, wait.
What happened?
I mean, I'm still gonna choose somebody, but I'm just gonna ask random questions, and if you get the answer
Oh.
right, then I'll put your name in.
Oh,
for
okay.
to spin the wheel. See, yeah, you got to be here to answer the questions.
You got to be here to answer the questions, though.
You got to be.
And if you leave early, guess what?
And your name comes up, I'm gonna
Your
spin
prize
again and go to
going
the
to
next
somebody
person.
else. It's going to somebody else.
Facts.
But anyway, what is Sinners about? Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their Mississippi hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them. And that's the movie, y'all. Thank y'all
All right,
for coming on.
I didn't even need to ask a question. Look at Jesus. Won't he do it?
Anyway, I think I'm right along with Mika G on how many times we've seen this movie in the actual theater itself, let alone, seeing it outside of the movie theater.
I watched it like 20 times now.
Yeah. Oddly enough, it just, things about it just keep getting better and better. Just character development, things like you didn't notice before, jumps off the screen from you. Like when I first went to go see it, I was like, oh, 4 out of 5. It's great, good movie. That second, third, like, hold up. Yeah, this is a 5 right here. This is a good 5.
Facts.
And it's one of those things of like, the more you dissect it, the more you talk about it, the more you find things in common with other people. And a lot of people have the same point where the movie just turned into a different type of movie for them. And when we get to that point, we're gonna see if that's the case. Because for me, I was like, yo, I had never seen nothing like that before, like in a movie. So
Hey, Duke, nice shirt, brother.
Appreciate it, cuz.
You feel me?
oh, okay.
Not y'all twinning.
Y'all 20?
Oh, y'all
What's
smoking
that?
stack. Okay.
Nah.
I see what y'all did. No, it's cool.
No,
It's cool.
which one? Never mind.
You don't want me to answer that.
Oh, and by the
Whoa.
way, today's episode is being brought to you by. Well,
The
it's
letter
not being
G.
brought. It's not being brought to you by because we ain't got no sponsors. But according to National Calendar Day
Mhm,
or nationaldaycalendar.com,
mhm.
July 15th is National Gummy Worm Day.
And Mo, you know who ain't had no gummy worm?
I mean, it was the 1930s, so you know they. Anyway, July 15th is actually 4 or 5 different things, but Gummy Worm Day was the best
I
Gummy
had gummy worms earlier today. That's crazy.
The cast of this movie is actually really amazing. You got Michael B. Jordan playing double roles. You got Haley Seinfeld.
Yeah, you got Michael B. Jordan and Michael A. Jordan. Do it right.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you.
Just
But
saying.
we got,
So you see me, you feel me, dude. You feel me.
we
one. So,
got,
so was
we
Stack
got-
A or B?
Stack was A. The other
And
one
Smoke
was
was B,
B.
not the other one.
No, I
Not
think,
the-
I
no,
think,
no,
I
not
think
the other way
Smoke was
around.
A. I think Smoke was A.
Smoke was A.
Nah.
Smoke was definitely A.
Nah.
Anyway, you got the young
Michael
B. Jordan
A. and B. Jordan.
playing his best role to date, in my opinion. As Smoke and Stack, the Smoke twins, the Smokehouse twins. I'm sorry.
Smoke Stack.
The smokestack.
Smokestack, Smokehouse, same thing. You got Haley Steinfeld playing Mary. You got Miles Catton in his first role, believe it or not, first role as Preacher Boy. You got Wumi Masaku.
No, you said it right the first time.
Oh, okay. Bet. As Annie, you got Omar Benson Miller as Cornbread. Y'all know him from all the other
Custer.
black movies you done ever seen. Because he's in a lot. That man don't age for nothing. You got Jamie Lawson as Perlane, Lynn Julie is Grace Chow, and you got Delroy Lindo is Delta
Oh.
Slim.
Grace Peace.
I'm sorry.
Don't be
Don't
don't.
worry,
Hey,
don't worry about it.
you better put some respect on Bo Chow.
Don't worry about it.
Yao plays Bo Chow.
Yeah, you got my man. Yeah, he's not even on the. That's crazy. He's not even on the.
Oh, he ain't on the Google list? Shame
Nah.
on Google.
That's crazy. And then you got Jack O'Connell as Remick, one of the best villains that has been in the movies in a while. And you also have an actual guest appearance from Buddy Guy, who plays the older version of Preacher Boy. So before we jump into this,
Question number one.
go ahead.
This is for the chat. In what year and setting does Sinners take place?
You got 20 seconds. Don't
You
be
got
greedy.
20 seconds.
Dang, man. We got 32. We got
Remember
13.
the year and the setting.
Got 32, got 13, you got 10,
Damn, Chrissy.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chrissy is correct. It was 1932 in Mississippi.
And everybody was thanking this movie.
Hey, chill out.
Mika, go ahead and collect your data as we move on.
I know.
Okay, great first question. But my first question to y'all is like, just individually, what was your overall take of the movie, like from start to finish, without going like into too much detail because we're gonna dive into that. But like just going into like, we'll go this way and I'll finish it off. But what was like your first take from watching this movie? Like, what were your first thoughts?
Well, me or Duke?
I said we're going
Okay.
this way. So,
Oh.
Duke, no, Mo was in the corner.
Nigga, you pointing at.
Okay, Mo, Mika, then Duke, then me. All
You
right?
got to remember the way your camera's set up, you pointing in the other direction. You're not
My
pointing
bad.
at Mo.
I'm tripping. Anyway, go ahead.
So, on first watch, what really caught my attention was Michael B. Jordan playing two people at once. Because like I tried to look for little like inconsistencies in, okay, of course he can't be in two places at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for like little camera cuts and like little, I was looking for all the little shit. Like even in the beginning, like when Stack passed the cigarette to Smoke, like I was looking for it to be like choppy, but I'm like the movie was very well done.
Absolutely.
I don't know how long it took or what really went into him having to play himself twice on the same screen at the same time. But Cougs, old Cougs had it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Coogler. He definitely did his big one on this one. I'm always intrigued by people who can play multiple characters, multiple personalities. I mean, we've seen the Richard Pryors do it, the Eddie Murphys. We've seen so many different people conquer this. You feel me? But I feel like this was done different because Eddie Murphy with the Nutty Professor, he had the fat suits and you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a different look. Richard Pryor did it. There was different looks when other people have done it. Martin Lawrence, I mean, I can go down a long list of people. They've all had different looks, but for them to be pretty much spitting images of each other with only minor differences so that you can tell which one was which, it was just, man, hey, my hat, I take my hat off to Michael B. Jordan, man. He went crazy. He went crazy. So my initial takeaway from this movie is Michael B. Jordan is that nigga. Michael B. Jordan is that nigga. A and B.
That's bad. Mika?
After seeing this movie multiple times.
How'd you feel after the first watch?
After the first watch, I was blown away by this movie. Just the fact, like, just like you said, Mo, Michael A and B Jordan did they thing. And but it was just the whole cast all around. Like everybody in this movie deserves all, if they get a nomination for an award, they deserve it. Everybody. And Miles Caton for Caton, for this to be his first movie, they found him on the street.
Mm-hmm.
He was performing on the street and they was like, that's our Sammy.
Yeah.
And
his mom is a gospel director, right?
Yeah, she's a gospel singer. But just, I mean, everything about this movie is great. Like the cinematography, the lighting. I mean, that one scene, and y'all already know what scene I'm talking about. I mean, everything about this movie was great. I mean, I think that's the first time I left a movie theater speechless. You know, like most times you be like, yeah, girl, that movie was good. I was just like, what?
and this movie feeds into how much you love horror movies as well.
That too.
Correct.
Yeah. That's all I got.
For me, I'm not really a big fan of like the whole back in the day 1930s, 40s, 50s type deal. But I was kind of thrown back by how black this movie was. Like, wasn't no white people. 3 white people, you know. But it was a very, very black movie. Also too, kind of like what Mika said, was that part I think she's talking about where it shows like history and culture in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like super dope. Like that's something that 99% of people would never think about to do. And when you see it, it's like, damn, like it's almost like a warming feeling that you see stuff like that. You know, see stuff where, you know, ancestors to, you know, current stuff like that. So surprisingly, I like the movie more than I thought I was gonna like the movie. So yeah, like
that's bad. For me, I think everybody on this podcast knows how I feel about like slave movies.
But we talk about first watch now. Remember first watch.
Yeah.
How'd you feel
Yeah.
after the first watch?
After the first watch, no, I'm just saying, like, you like knowing how I feel about like slave movies, and like this didn't feel like that. So my first initial takeaway was I've never seen music like strum through a movie that wasn't a musical in the way that it was presented in this one. I've never seen somebody use music in the way that Ryan Coogler used music in this movie. Initially, not seeing this in IMAX for the first time is one of the reasons why I did want to watch it again. But like bringing the building down literally was probably one of the greatest scenes I think I've ever seen in cinema, period. I can't think. I mean, that might be the greatest, like when it comes to like top tier moments in a movie where you're just in awe. That might be the best scene I've ever seen in my life, because you see it and it flows so smoothly from one to the other. Because at first I thought like, all right, man, I'm tripping. Like, my ears like are not catching up to the beat of what's going on. And nah, it just, when you watch it. So initially I really thought that this movie was something I had to see a few times just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So rewatchability on this is actually like really high, just because it is so much detail and underlying messages between everything that you watch. So I just felt like it was shot amazing. And I've never taken that away from Ryan Coogler. Like even when they lowballed him for a budget on the first Black Panther movie, I still thought it was shot extremely well. So when he actually gets money for something, when they actually put like money behind this man, he can deliver some beautiful, beautiful imagery. So that was my first takeaway from watching this movie. But it does start in so Mika, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get your pad out for the people?
I got it. I'm on it.
All right. So chat question. So when they were riding in the car with Delta Slim, and he's telling this story about these guys that he knows, is he actually talking about the guys that are working on the farm, or he's just talking about people in general?
$20.
You got 20 seconds.
And now you got about 17.
Mm-hmm. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One, and make sure you smash the like button.
Facts.
That part.
It's 10 people watching. I need 10 likes on this video right now. Smash the like. It don't cost nothing.
So Chrissy, technically he was talking about in general. So like when he was telling the story, he was telling the story about the guys that he worked with, but none of those guys were out working on the on that farm because they were all dead. So they he talked about the friend that got hung or whatever, but what he's saying is that when Preacher Boy, I believe, asked him, did he know the guys back there? He was like, I know all of them. We all got the same story. So he was talking about his friends, but yeah, the chain gang. So,
So-
what did Cora say? He was saying he knows every one of them because he was one of them. So yeah, that would be
And then that rolled over into the story about him and his buddy getting caught
Right.
up. And
yeah.
Right.
So so Cora had the more correct answer. But yeah, so what we want to jump into? We want to jump into.
So,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
play-by-play.
boys and girls, the movie starts off. I mean, and this is a formula that we've seen used for hundreds of years. People are never going to stop doing this, but if you've seen the movie, then you know that the movie starts with what is going to end up being the end of the movie. So the movie starts off with Preacher Boy driving up to the church where his daddy, his dad is the pastor. He drives up to the church. He's visibly beaten up, blood on his clothes, scars on his skin. And even when he gets out of the car, the way he walks up to the church, he's visibly he's just broken. He's beaten down.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought at that point he was gonna kill everybody in the street.
You feel me? So he walks
like,
into
yeah.
the
I didn't
church.
even think that. I think he went to the church because he promised his daddy that he was gonna be there for service.
Well, you didn't know
And-
that.
Well,
At the
that's
beginning
the
of the movie, you don't know that.
I mean, right.
Right.
But that's what I was saying. Like at the beginning of the movie, that's what I thought was about to happen.
Now,
So-
like when I saw him all bloodied up, I was like, he went to church. he went to church to go get some redemption.
Holding a guitar handle with no guitar.
Gone.
So he walks into the church. They're at the praise and worship portion of the service where somebody yells out, "Hey, that's Sandy."
His
So
mama.
Pops stops and was like, "Hey, that's fine. Come on up." So as Sandy is walking towards the altar, you get these brief flashes of scenes that you would see later on in the movie.
Mo, did you jump the first time?
No,
No, he did.
I'm not a real jumpy guy. Like I don't.
I feel you.
You feel me?
I've been around people that have been shot
a
32
jump,
times.
jump scare has to be perfect to catch me off guard.
Well, I
I'm
ain't
not-
gonna hold you,
I'm-
bro. I did.
I'm not really a jumper like that. So he gets up there and his pops is saying, "In the name of God, put the guitar down." And the camera zooms in on his hand trembling as he's holding his guitar handle and he just refuses to let go. Shout out to the 15 people in the chat. Make sure y'all smash the like button. So
Please,
then
thank you.
the movie transitions to you don't meet Andy yet until later on in the movie, but Andy is actually narrating the illustrations at the beginning of the movie. They're like hand carved, like wooden looking, like illustrations. And the voice that you hear
It's
is
Annie.
named Annie,
It's
that
Andy.
you don't meet until like halfway through.
It's supposed to represent sin and faith. So like when his dad reached out his hand, that jump scare that got you was like Remick reaching out his hand at the same time. So it was supposed to be the comparison between sinning and faith.
Facts.
And it makes sense because later on in the movie, Remick says, "Oh, I sensed you. You were the one that I came for." But I'm not gonna jump too far. Keanu,
What's happening, kid?
What's up, Key?
So I believe the movie transitions to Preacher Boy actually being in the cotton field, and he's picking cotton. He's humming to himself. He's already created this reputation of he likes to play the guitar. He likes to sing. He's very in the blues. So a lady comes up to him and says, "Are you performing tonight, or do I have to hear through the grapevine?" And he kind of just brushes her off and is like, "I see you later, Miss Ernestine or Miss Bernice or Miss Beatrice." She has some.
First
It
time
was
you hear this-
Beatrice. It was
Beatrice, and the first time you hear this man talk, you like,
Hey, that's not what that says. And my nigga, the
Hey.
voice. Hey, how old are you? 17? Because you sound 30.
Hey, brother, what's going on with your voice?
Ain't no way, cuz. Ain't no way.
I'll see you later, Beatrice.
I was saying, open your damn mouth.
Who is this? Who is
You got
this?
your mouth closed. Open your mouth. Mouth all closed.
She said, I'll see you later, Beatrice. I was like, hey, man. Because you know what's crazy? At first, I thought this was what's my man from Stranger Things? God, I can't think of his name. Caleb McCullough.
He
I
was the
believe.
one who did. He did.
He was in the
New Edition story.
New Edition movies, yeah. But I thought it was like, wasn't Caleb McCullough? No. But yeah. So yeah, this is the first time like you hear him speaking. It's like,
No,
that ain't your voice, bro.
That ain't what that says.
I don't know what kind of dubbing y'all doing, but okay. But yeah. Then you transition him putting his quota in for the day, and he go bathes in some dirty water.
He bathed in the same container that Ray. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Hey, you gotta chill.
His little brother. Hey, that's not what we're
man.
here to talk about. So, then he's having a conversation with his dad, and his dad is like, "Hey, I want you to help me deliver the sermon this Sunday." And he already knows the scripture that his dad wants him to deliver to the congregation. So he recites he recites the verse and was like, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. And Pops was like, where you going? You feel me? You finna go play that secular music for these drunks and these hussies? You feel me? You finna go down to the juke joint and then play your little, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And Preacher Boy cut him off. He was like, hey, I'll be back in time for service in the morning. And then it says 1 day earlier. So you mean to tell, and you know what? This was the only part of the movie that I had an issue with. Because after watching the movie in its entirety, I'm like, you mean to tell me all of this shit happened in one day?
In 1 day.
Like from dusk till dawn.
Nigga, hey, titty twister. Come on, bro. I was like, all this happened in 1 day? I said, nigga, that was a long ass day.
I ain't gonna hold you. That line definitely that line, you keep dancing with the devil, is gonna follow you home. Like that line was crazy. I was like, hey.
Man,
but the day, according to the movie, the day started at the crack of dawn. So Sammy was up before the sun hit the sky, and that's why it felt like such a long day, because Sammy was up at
it was definitely early.
Dawn.
Oh yeah, because he was done with his quota before people even got there.
Yeah,
right. Like they showed up for their shit. He was like, I already met my quota for the day.
Right.
They left.
Because initially, when Beatrice went and spoke to him, they were the only 2 people out there. But then by the time he left, it was like 19 people out there.
Right.
He had his duffel bag and was like, hey, I'm to the crib with it. I'm done. My fingers is bleeding.
I got shoes on.
With me, the part with him and his dad having a dialogue in church, a person that grew up in the church, it brought back some memories that I ain't gonna hold you. I got a little aggravated because like his daddy was like, what better place than the house of the Lord? What can you be better than the house of the Lord? That type of stuff. And it reminds me of when I used to go to church when I was little, and the old people used to pull me inside and say stuff that didn't make no sense to me. Like, we in our last days type stuff. We in our last days. I'm like, so like, now I'm up here.
Where you got to go that's a better place than where we at?
Yeah. So, as a child, 8 years old, I'm trying to figure out, is this thunderstorm it? Is this the last day you talking about? So, like, it just kind of reminds me, like, back in the day, people didn't want you to, they didn't allow you to be your own self. They wanted you to be a split image of them.
Right.
Because I shoot, my mother wasn't that strict on me. about church, but I had friends who mothers was, and that's probably why they the way they is now, because they out there. They out there. So
So Preacher Boy was like, "Hey, I'll be back. I'll be back in time for service." And then this is when the movie introduces Smoking Stack.
Well,
They
yeah,
are
it's
his
just
older, they are his older cousins.
Yeah.
And they're waiting outside for him in the Cadillac Coupe de Ville, you know what I'm saying, 1933 drop top on 20s.
But before that, before they met up with him, they met up with Hogswood at the sawmill.
Right. They went to the
That's our
sawmill.
first. Yeah, that's our first meeting us with Smoking Stack. Is them standing outside waiting for Hogswood to show up, and when he shows up, he like y'all boys twins, and they like nah, we cousins.
No, because
we cousins.
And then he takes him inside the sawmill, and they notice that the floors are wet. And he asked them,
Stack was
they
like,
asked
"Y'all
him,
clean these floors?"
y'all just wash these floors? He was like, yeah. He was like, what was on them? When I tell you when that man spit on that floor, when that man spit on that floor, when he spit on that floor, everything in me was like, hey, y'all should jump him right now.
Shoot his
right now.
Y'all need to
shoot
jump
his
him.
ass. I got
Shoot him in both his kneecaps and leave him there.
And the thing about it, I love how Stack and Smoke moved in this exact situation, because soon as he did the little coat flap, they'd be like, "Hey, I got the strap on me."
Stack already knew what time it was.
Smoke was looking him dead in his eye, but Stack had already flanked him and was behind him. And he didn't even. Stack ended up behind him so fast. He was so focused on Smoke, he didn't even know Stack was behind him. Stack had that big ass goddamn hunting knife.
Yeah.
It was like, "Hey, jump stupid if you want, because there's more of us in here than it is you."
Right, because he called them
Like,
boys.
Ain't no boys in here.
Just grown
men with grown
men
money. You feel?
I would have shot his ass.
Yeah, I would have shot both his kneecaps out. Would have been no movie.
I would have shot him. Yeah, that's spitting on the floor.
And they gave him the money, and he told him specifically. He said, if you or any of your clan buddies show up on our property, we gonna kill you where you stand. The clan don't exist.
Stop the cap.
A bullshit.
A bullshit.
In Mississippi.
In Mississippi in 1932.
Yeah, right now the Klan got a 14-story building right now in downtown Mississippi. So I know they was in around those parts. I was shocked
because the movie would later reveal that Hog Moss was the goddamn I don't remember his name.
The Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
You know, the first time I heard about that was in the tour with Richard Pryor. The first time I ever heard about the Grand Wizard of anything. But it was in the tour when Richard Pryor was talking to what's the little bad boy daddy? US. Whatever his name was.
Speaking of Klan. What is the name of Hogwarts nephew?
That's good.
I know this.
I don't even remember that.
I know this one. Chat. For those of y'all who were just playing Candy Crush on your phone, the question was for you.
20 seconds.
What was the Grand Wizard of the Klan nephew name?
His mama's son.
And later on in the movie, I hope Mika ask you what percentage of Mary was black. Never mind, don't worry about it.
Oh, I knew that one.
Hey, chill out.
She said it.
She said my mama's daddy was black. No, she said my mama's
3,
was
2,
half
1. sorry.
So I don't even know what the percentage is.
Because they messed up my count. I was
She said my mama's daddy was half black. Her granddaddy was half black. So that means she was only like goddamn about that much.
The answer was Bert.
Bert and
Pinch.
Ernie.
Bert. He was one of the. He was one of the vampires. He is the nephew of Hogswood,
the Grand Wizard.
the Grand Wizard. Remick pointed it out. He was like, "That's his nephew right there." Yeah, I'm snitching.
And he was like, ah, ha
I is.
ha, ah, ha ha. So in a way, Smoke and Stack buy the sawmill off of the Grand Wizard, and then they go to pick up Sammy. So Smoke was like, "Hey, your daddy, he ain't in no bullshit. Is he all right? He good?" Sammy was like, "Yeah,
he ain't
good.
beating on you."
You know what I'm saying? He put his hands on you. Sammy was like, "Nah, not unless he absolutely got to." But I'm like, "Oh, man, nigga, you a grown man."
I thought he said his mom did the.
His mom
handed out the woman to the little ones, not to him.
Was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your pop's always been, you know what I'm saying? He always been solid. You feel me? Tight shit.
But that's what's so weird about it, because if you tell me that you done killed my brother and y'all done took off, you think you about to come and take my son somewhere? Because remember, his Uncle Jed was their dad's brother.
He was the good father.
I understand, but like they killed their dad at the end of the day. So
Nah, they didn't kill him. Smoke did.
Oh, my bad. Smoke did.
Stack was knocked out cold.
Oh, yeah, Stack was kind of sheep.
That's crazy. But
he said when he woke up, Smoke was halfway done with his grave.
Shit. Man, I would have loved to have been a twin brother. To know what it's like to be like, look, I will raise hell on earth over this nigga right here. I got two cousins right now that are twins, and them niggas do not play about each other and never have. So I understood the dynamic of Smoke and Stack right off that, because I grew up. My cousins were like my brothers. I grew up with these niggas since we was knee-high to a grasshopper. So I understood that dynamic as soon. I was like, yeah, this is very familiar territory. And even though the green screen of them driving through the cotton field, because they drove through that cotton field multiple times in this movie, the green screen was trash, but the dialogue made up for, like, I mean, because it was obvious.
Yeah, it was a couple times where it was like, all right.
The green screen driving.
There was no green screen in this movie.
What?
It was not the green screen, but it's the camera. The focus.
They were
actually
in Louisiana. They drove through actual cotton.
They weren't in Mississippi, but they were in Louisiana.
Yeah.
They were, you know, but it was the focal lens of the camera.
But like I said, I get it because it's Michael B. Jordan twice. So I dismissed all that. So,
well, that's how you. I mean, in all honesty, that's how you hide a lot of, like, because he was in different parts of the car. So that's how you gonna hide a lot of that,
right?
By just the camera.
And I understood that, so I didn't take off points for that. So they go pick up Preacher Boy Sammy, and then they go into town.
No, they go to the woods.
They go to the woods first because they got to get the truck that they got all the liquor from. Because the backstory is the Smokestack twins was up in Chicago, and they hit a lick, came up on some bread, and was like, "We going back to the crib."
Well, so they made the two gangs. So you had one was working for Capone and one was working for the Irish or whatever. So they had they had the two.
The
That's
Italians
why
and
they
the Irish.
yeah, that's why they wear two different colors. It's not because they want to be, different from each other. They wear two different colors because one was from one gang, one was from the other. So
And
they
that's why they
got
had two different wines. They had the
Yeah.
Italian
The
wine
Italian
and then
not
the
Italian,
Irish beers. Italian
Mhm.
wine, and Irish
Italian
beer.
wine and Irish beer.
yeah, that's why they came back home because they was like, yeah, shoot, we about to just dip, say it was the other people, and we gonna let them go to war.
And they robbed a bank.
Yeah, and they robbed the bank. So yeah,
Yeah, because even when they went to go holler at Bo was like, shit, I heard there was some casinos up there. Y'all hit big. He was like, yeah, we hit. Just not the way you think.
Ooh, got a question. In the scene where Smoke is talking to that little girl to watch his truck, how much did he negotiate? What was the final price for chat?
Mm.
To the 10 people in the chat, how much?
yes, sir.
He said, you see anybody staring too hard, you lean on his horn. But I'm gonna pay you this much every minute that I'm gone. Not the initial price, because he was like, nah. Because see, when you're talking numbers gotta, you know what I'm saying, they gotta talk to each other.
And we got 10 seconds on
So
those.
I'm offering you 10 cents, but 10 cents ain't gonna work for you. So let's negotiate. So what was the final price?
That girl say 50 cents. I say, damn, calm down.
50 cents.
I'm like, whoa.
He said 50 cents.
Like, hey, hold on now.
Wait a
Hey,
minute now.
chill out now.
All right, whoa, wait a minute now. That's a big jump.
3, 2, 1. Cora, you were close. It was 25 cents.
That's the best
But I'll
I
give it
can
to you.
do. That's the best I can do.
That's
You
the
gotta
best
do
I
it.
can do.
That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do.
The best I can
So they go to the woods, they get the truck. The whole snake thing, don't worry about it. So they get the truck, they drive into town. So
Now they split up.
they did
Smoke-
split up.
Smoke
Because
goes into town.
Smoke
Stack goes to the
goes
train
into
station.
town. Stack went to the train station to go holler at Delta Slim. So he goes to Delta Slim and was like, I got a proposition for you, cuz. We just bought the sawmill. You know what I'm saying? We got this juke joint. We opening up Club Juke. And you know what I'm saying? We want to pay you $20 a night. And Delta Slim was like, wait a minute. Because
You
see,
a lie.
every Saturday,
You a lie.
every Saturday, I perform at the Snooty Fox. Now, see, I've been performing at the Snooty Fox every Saturday night for the last 10 years. Now, the Snooty Fox gonna be here for another 10 years. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive in the next 10 years.
He foreshadowed.
It is Juke, but see, Club Juke, you just opened Club. You ain't even had the grand opening yet, cuz.
So you
He
gonna give
told
me
he told it.
He's like, you gonna pay me $20
And
tonight.
furthermore, nigga, you're not paying $20 every night. You might pay $20 tonight. Tonight, but the next Saturday and the Saturday after that, you ain't got
Nah,
bread like that.
it was just hilarious when he told when Stack was like, "Hey, Sammy, play something for him real quick." He's like, "I'll cut you."
No, Sammy did that on his own because he was
Yeah,
like,
Sammy did on his own.
he's like, I got stocks older than that kid. And he was like,
I got stocks older.
He's
But
like-
no, he
he's
said
like,
he said, "Let me play something for you." Yeah.
yeah, Sammy said it. Sammy's like, I can show you better than I can tell you. And Stack was like, man, what you that don't pay. And then he was like, man, if you weren't his cousin, I'd cut your ass. I was like, wait a minute now. What you not finna do is threaten
I
my-
cut you
my-
thinner than you could fry.
Yeah, Delroy Lindo, man.
God damn.
He
Delroy
definitely deserves an
Lindo,
Oscar for this.
Delroy Lindo been around for a minute.
First of all, you legendary for your parents to even name you Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo.
You got a one of a kind.
Well, he not from
In a way,
Delroy from Across the Pond,
in a way,
which is even better.
this is where Preacher Boy meets Pearlie.
Pearline. Pearline.
But before that, he was like, All right, bet. So you've been performing at the
Hey,
studio
this white woman standing there.
every Saturday for the last 10 years. So how about this? I'm gonna pay you $40 a night, and I'm gonna give you as much liquor as you can drink.
I'll give you this beer right here.
So where you get that from?
Oh, this from Chicago.
He let him hit it, and he was like, "Oh my goddamn!"
He said, "Yeah, we good. Yeah, you just give me like good got 20 of those right there real quick."
How you doing? My name is Pearline. I'm married, by the way.
I'm married.
Happily?
Calm down, boy.
Look, he put the GI on her. Is you happy?
Mm.
Careful, boy.
Careful, boy.
Yeah, she looked, boy. Hey, boy.
And then walked away. With
Walked
okay, some
away.
pills, baby.
I was
No.
not familiar with her game.
Boy,
I said,
them
"Oh no, I
flowers-
wasn't expecting that."
When she walked away, boy, them flowers was moving in the wind, huh? Yeah, man. Them flowers was moving in the
Preacher
wind.
boy
I
was
said,
like,
Damn, am I not?
"Yeah, damn."
I said,
That nigga was under hypnosis, man.
yeah.
And you know who else was
I-
under hypnosis? Mary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a white woman saying it.
Oh,
Hey, this white woman staring at you.
Mary.
What?
Pulled up on Stack.
She said, "Excuse me, boy." Wait.
Yeah, yeah, she used boy a little too much in the movie for me. I ain't care for it. She used boy a little bit too much.
She said, "Boy," real hard too. "Excuse me, boy."
Oh, you don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
me? I remember telling you to get the fuck on about your business. And she was like, oh yeah. I remember you said that. But then you stuck your tongue in my coos and you clapped my cheeks so tough, I thought you changed your mind.
Hey, my boy Chris. Hey.
I don't remember. I don't remember it happening like that.
With the heartbeat.
Hey, man. Telling people that shit.
He was like, "Hey."
Hey, chill.
Chill.
Yo,
The
chill.
girl say, I thought you changed your mind.
You just
Oh,
stuck your
God.
tongue in my coos and you fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind. I
Hey,
said,
hey,
oh,
hey,
oh,
hey,
she hit this nigga with the draw four in public. I was like,
For
oh,
real.
shit.
Yeah.
Lower your voice.
She hit that nigga with the fat ass draw four. Like, oh, word?
And the
She was like,
color
"Ah."
red, dude. The color
I
red.
don't remember it happening like that.
Jesus Christ.
She's like, "Oh, you don't remember
Well-
putting your head on my chest and falling asleep and telling me how much you love me? I waited for you."
That's crazy.
Oh, newsflash, I just buried my mama.
And y'all didn't- and I thought y'all was gonna show up.
And what you not gonna do is forget how my mama took y'all in like you was her own.
Man, she wasn't nothing but food and a bed.
In a warm bed. He was literally saying whatever he could to get her out of his face at that.
Man, she said, "Go to hell, Stack." He was like, "All right." They put a
Remember
room
when
right next-
Beanie Siegel was snapping on Jay-Z? He was like, "Nigga, you ate my mama oxtails. You mean to tell me you couldn't give me a conversation?" She was like, "Yeah, nigga, my mama took y'all in like y'all was her own. You feel me?" But Stack was literally going to say whatever he could to get her out of his face. And we'll come after that. Stack went to go holler at Delroy Slim. Goddamn
cornbread.
Delta Slim, and then Smoke was on the other side of town. He went to go holler at Bo.
Annie.
He went to the grocery store. Little Lisa was at the register, and he was like, "Where your daddy at?" She, "Daddy."
I ain't gonna hold you.
That
I
was
thought
like,
Chinese man gonna say nigga. I thought he was gonna say nigga. I was waiting on it. I waited on him to say
Lisa,
something
where your daddy at?
about cool
Hey.
age. I waited for
When he
somebody to say
walked
something about
walked
cool age.
in, he was like, "You ain't little Lisa, guilty as charged." That's how she said it.
Country
Black,
as
as hell. Black and country, but Chinese. That's what it is. Goddamn.
So Bo come out the
sweet.
back and was like, "Oh shit, Smoke, what's happening, yeah? Hey,
Yeah,
y'all,
I
you back
thought he
from
was gonna
Chicago?
tell you.
I heard they have
Remind me-
casinos up there, cuz. I heard y'all hit too." And the Smoke was like,
They looked at Lisa, and Lisa was like, I don't know.
"Yeah, we hit, it's just not the way you think." But before that, like Mika was saying, it was the interaction between him and the little girl. It was like, "You heard the Smokestack twins, right?" She was like,
The
"Yeah."
girl got,
She was like,
scared.
"I'm Smoke." She was like, "Oh," she's like, "Hey, chill, you ain't in trouble. I'm just trying to put some money in your pocket. I need you to sit up in this driver's seat, and I need you to watch my truck. Now, if anybody gets staring too long, just that and third, woo, I need you to lean on this horn. I'm gonna give you 10 cents a minute every minute that I'm gone."
I don't know.
I don't know. But
But
anyway,
they keep saying the movie free, and I'm like, it's not free anywhere, y'all. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to watch. You gotta pay for HBO Max. You gotta pay to watch it on. You gotta pay to watch it, y'all. It's not free anywhere.
so they settled on 25 cents. And while Smoke was in the convenience store talking with Bo, the little girl ends up leaning on the horn. So he goes outside, he up the strap, and two niggas is trying to steal the drink off the back of the truck. So he shoot the first nigga in the ass, Forrest Gump style. Wow.
Oh, what?
So even though this man had a fresh bullet in his ass, he turned around like he was ready to buck, and then he looked up and was like, "Oh shit, Smoke! That's big
I didn't even
Smoke."
know it was you. That little girl
Yes,
was like,
you did. Yes, you did. I told you.
I
who
didn't
truck
know
was.
this was your truck. The little girl, hey, Cap, nigga, I told y'all who truck this was. Man, I thought you were lying.
Man,
He was
I'm
like,
I know I
Terry,
wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Terry, that's you? Hey man, how you been? He's just like, all right, you shot me in the ass.
and the other dude is just standing there with his hands in the air, and he was like,
Yeah, let me get that kneecap.
"No, ow." He's like, "Oh, what you shoot me for?" We can't have people run around and say how they almost robbed the twins.
You feel me? And they got a limp to show for it.
Right.
You had to catch this one, cuz I'm sorry. You just wow.
Josh, you wow. Josh, you wow.
So Delroy Lindo is British. The lady who played Annie is British, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
And Buddy who played Remy, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he's Irish. Because he knows how to river dance for real, for real.
Yeah, like
because he was hitting it.
Yeah,
no, he did. He used to when he was little.
Yeah, Jack O'Connell is Irish.
He's Irish, yeah. So made perfect sense.
So
Delroy Lindo is British.
Smoke
British.
goes back in the store, and Bo was like, "Well, shit. So hey, now that you're back in town, what you need?" He was like, "I need your wife to make me a sign,
and I need you to give some food because we about to open up this juke. We trying to serve food tonight. Tonight.
Nigga, tonight. We just bought it.
Catfish.
Grand opening tonight.
Catfish. That's why I knew this movie was country. I said catfish.
Yes.
So,
catfish to feed how many people?
About 100.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, like the first time I heard Delroy talk, I was like, ain't this the dude from Crooklyn? I was like,
yep.
Hold up.
Yep.
No.
One of my favorite Spike Lee films, might I add.
Yeah, no.
Dopeness.
Yeah. Delroy done been in a lot of stuff. Like his catalog is crazy.
Facts.
So they negotiate the price for the sign, and what's wild about this part is Bo and Grace, they leave Lisa. Like they up and leave. Like we finna go with Smoke and Stack. You just gonna stay behind and run the shop.
I think at that time the shop was closed, so that's why they was able to leave. And there were other workers that were there too. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't leave Lisa by herself, but just saying. But by the time they was getting ready to go to juke joint, it was time to shut down shop anyway.
So then Smoke still had one more stop. Stack still had one more stop. So while
different reasons.
So in one car, you got Grace, Bo, and Smoke. No, Smoke drove the truck with all the liquor on it, and then Grace and Bo had their own truck. And
Yeah.
then Stack had Delta Slim, Preacher Boy Sammy. So they driving through the cotton field, and this is where Delta Slim tells the story about him and his homeboy Rice, how they got caught up in some shit. They thought they was gonna get killed. His boy ended up getting hung. They cut his manhood off, this, that, the third, blah, blah, blah. And was talking about the blues. It was like, yeah, they love the white man, they love the blues. They just don't like who make it.
Right. I think that
And they're on the way to go get cornbread.
I think the most powerful thing about that scene is the fact that Ryan Coogler did not give us a flashback. He did not show the trauma.
I appreciated that.
Right. And I appreciated that scene as well too, because although we hear what happened, we can hear everything that's happening. It is left to your imagination on what happened versus causing what I would like to call generational trauma for, people.
Trauma porn.
Yeah, right. And, I appreciate Ryan Coogler for doing that, because that scene alone was just powerful by itself. And to know that Delroy improvised the part where he started singing, where he started humming, he improvised that part. And then, Michael B. Jordan went with it and was like, hey, you got that guitar, yeah, start playing. That scene was really
absolutely missed the part, because when you said that, that just made me think of something. Did we talk about the first time when Michael B. Jordan? That looked like his face was like my face, like my response to you.
That was a real response.
That is crazy.
That was his first time hearing Miles Canton sing. And that was a real
chilling.
reaction. That was a real reaction from him. His face.
Oh, we gonna make some money.
Yeah, and then he went along with his character, but that you could tell, like in his face, he wasn't in character at the time.
No, that was a real response.
When he was shocked, and that was a real response. And then he was like, back in the character. Ooh, we about to make some money. We about to make some money.
But Mika, the piggyback on that, what you were talking about with him not showing it. If you go back and you listen to the movie, you can hear it.
Yes. Yeah.
So everything that's going on that he's telling you about, you can hear it also being played. I appreciate that more than I appreciate a visual. It's not something that you really need to hear. Miles is definitely a talent. That's why I said, like, for me, like that honestly was one of the reasons why I watched this movie so many times. Like to be your first movie and you come out with this,
right?
Like, dang, big dog. Like,
they definitely get a Grammy nomination. They definitely gonna get a Grammy nomination.
Nah, can we go? Can we talk about Smoke and Miss Annie?
Right, because I said, Smoke still had one more stop, and Stack still had one more stop. Stack went to go get cornbread, and while Stack was going to get cornbread, Smoke went to go visit him and Annie's daughter's grave.
So the first time I saw it, I didn't realize that was his their child's grave.
I picked it up.
I thought it was his dad.
The only reason why I noticed because I was a bottle of milk that was sitting there.
Well, and then he said, "Papa's here." I was like, okay, that was his.
Yes, that wasn't what I heard.
Yeah,
when I first watched it.
Yeah, he was like, "Papa's here." I was like, "Oh snap, they had a baby."
And then another thing that I love about this movie so much is, even though Ryan Coogler didn't really highlight the slavery aspect of this movie a whole lot, but even in the scene, first of all, when Stack went to go pick up Delta Slim, and he seen them boys swinging them hammers on the side of the road, he's like, slow down. And he was like, y'all hold y'all heads. And they was able to keep driving without no static. And then when Stack was able to pull up on cornbread in the cotton field with some money in his hand, and was like, hey, all you got to do is jump in the car and ride with me. there was no random white man sitting on a horse saying, "Hey, y'all going about y'all business."
Now, because they were sharecroppers.
Right, they were
Yeah.
sharecroppers.
Yeah. So they was still doing the work, but barely
Facts.
getting paid for it.
Hey, she might even let you put a peck in your mouth.
And he never got it.
He never got it, man.
You know who's still at home waiting for people? Mary husband, Perlene husband, and Cornbread's wife.
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't think Perlene was really married.
I said the same thing. I think she said that to get Sammy up
to see how persistent he was.
Right. Nah, I don't think it had. I think because he was gonna go after her regardless. That's why he threw that line at her. She tested the water, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm swimming. Don't worry."
What was that word, bro?
Ain't no way.
I ain't gonna let Duke get away with it. What was that word?
Ain't no way. Persistence. Ain't no way you finna tell me you married, and then that walk away, and you looking at me over your shoulder.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
That's why I told somebody else that she was not married.
Can you imagine that you being at home and hearing about your wife? You can't even really be mad at nobody. You could be mad at Sammy, but so you can't really fight nobody about it. You just gotta deal with it. You just gotta be like, man,
That's what I'm saying. I told somebody else that I didn't think that she was married because of the way that because most of the time, like now, we'll be like, I got a boyfriend, and that's like, and most dudes be like, oh, okay, you got a boyfriend.
I ain't see no ring.
That's what I said. I was like, there was no ring on her finger. Even when she had the gloves on, because normally they would put the gloves on and then put the ring over the gloves, so you would see that she is married, right? Mm-hmm. She didn't have that.
Yeah, I ain't seen no ring. So.
She even I think I want to say she even handed him her left hand when she greeted him.
So Stack goes to get cornbread. Smoke goes to visit his daughter's gravesite, which is when the movie introduced Annie.
Okay. So I gotta say something. So Smoke go to see Annie, right? He get there. She giving out, she giving out herbs and stuff like that. Herbs. So we don't really know what the relationship is between them until like he gets in the house and they start talking. And she hit him with the "your body ain't forget me," She start, she go, I was like, hold on, she going a little quick on the DJ and the grab real fast, but she did it. But this was my thing. Neither one of them closed the door.
Nope.
At all. Doors was open.
So initially, she was like, "Smoke while you here." He was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? We finna open up the juke joint. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody to cater. We need somebody to cook. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna ask you if you could cook." And she was looking at him like, he was like, "Oh, so you gonna make me say it?" She was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "It's hard coming back here because it hurts, but I love you and I miss you."
Well, this was some of the most
and she was like,
love you've ever seen in your life.
Used every voodoo, every magic spell I could to keep you and your brother safe while y'all was in Chicago.
She said she used them all.
To keep you and your brother safe while y'all was in Chicago.
And that's cool, Kiana, but all the doors was open. She got a business as well. A business that little kids be coming up to. Can you imagine going to the candy lady house and she getting
Not she had
they didn't even buy candy. They bought
I'm just saying, can you imagine going to the candy lady house and Mr. Ernest in the
all right, I don't want no pickles no more.
I don't think the door was open.
Want no frozen cups.
Frozen cups. So he was like, "Yeah, I love you and I miss you." And for her, that was like, that's all I needed to hear. I'm on your ass now. Because your body never did forget me.
That's a true statement, bro.
Very much.
That's true, bro. Because It's a person.
That
too,
is
brother.
not the lesson of the day. What are we talking about?
Yeah, bro. That's true. That's
You want to say something that's gonna make a nigga fold?
Hey, hey, listen. Don't ever say that to me.
So you know what I'm saying? They get down with the
You ain't got to worry about not having no baby no more.
real quick, fast, and then
Remick falls out the sky.
one thing that I did document was we do
That-
not meet,
we don't get transition.
we don't meet Remick until 42 minutes into the movie.
That was a weird transition. I'm not gonna hold you.
So
It went from
there's a camera looking at a small house in broad daylight, and the placement of this house in the middle of nowhere gave Courage the Cowardly Dog. So he jumps over the camera and he's running towards this little shack, and you can see steam coming off of his back.
see, he went to the right house. He went to the White House because I'm telling you like this.
Steam is very visibly coming off of his back. And I'm like,
True
okay,
or false?
man. Oh, let me shut up.
True or false? Chat. True or false? There was a baby crib in the house. True or false?
I know the answer to this one too.
Oh, sorry. 20 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is true.
But was there a baby in there though?
There was no baby in there. The actress wanted her backstory for Joan to be that they were trying for a baby and they had just experienced a miscarriage.
Because you know it's crazy when you first see it, you like, dang, he ate the baby too.
I thought so. Hey, first time I watched, I was like, not you got the baby. But then later on when I watched
the baby.
not
the baby.
Not the baby.
So
Not the baby.
Remick knocks on the door and they answer the door with the Blixer shotguns pointed at this man.
Listen, and this is how you know when racism gonna always survive just because of sheer stupidity. They got in there because racism exists. Like, hey man, them engines, they following me. They got me. They got my people.
They was like,
they done
who
killed
following
them.
you?
They took my
The
wife.
engines.
They took my kids.
You called them a fair skinned niggas. I said,
The niggas took my kids.
the fair skinned niggas.
He's
I
like,
said,
I'm a
"Hey."
coward, ain't I?
Oh,
I'm a coward.
I'm a coward. I said, hey man, if y'all let this man in, it's on y'all.
Wouldn't be my black hair.
I'd have been like, shoot.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy, big dog. Like, but my mama said I can't let nobody come in the house, so
You said who coming? Ain't that
So-
a shame?
So real quick, Kism Chasm. In my honest opinion, I don't think Pearline was married. I feel like she only said that to Preacher Boy because he was visibly younger than she was.
That too.
So it's like, okay, this little YN shooting his shot. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm married, cuz.
Because she tested it when she got to the juke as well. She was like, "You look like a nice young man," and he was like, "I ain't always nice."
I ain't always nice.
And I ain't that young.
Either.
you know, I ain't that young.
I ain't that young either.
Ain't that young
You
either.
feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what she was like. That's why I said when I going back, I was like, I don't think she was truly married. She just trying to get. She thought this baby was hollering at her, and she was like, "Nah, you got to go."
But yeah, so I look. There's no way under any circumstance will I answer the door for somebody and see smoke coming off of their back.
But I'm,
Like they,
I'm
like they, Like,
That's
excuse me?
crazy.
Hey, this how black people answer the door. What's up?
Oh, there's somebody at the door. He got smoke coming out the back.
It's a crack.
They
What's up, man?
They pull the curtain back. Look past the door because the door used to be right there. Yeah, what's up? Nah, we want that. We want that.
You got to help me. They coming after me. Who is?
Nigga, these books.
That-
Do you
that's-
want
that's
me to
why-
come in the house?
See, this brings me back to the Purge, the first Purge. But hey, he would have been SOL with me. Hey,
I wouldn't even open it. Well, he couldn't come in no way. So even if he did
chasing
open the
you?
door, hey, they
That's
chasing me.
crazy.
That's crazy. Wow.
That's crazy, big dog.
So then the Choctaw pull up. It was like, hey, we in pursuit of somebody very dangerous, and I hope you did just let that nigga in your house.
if you let him in your house,
It's already too late for you.
we'll see you later.
Pray.
We
I'm gonna
out.
pray for you. May God be with you.
His
Nah,
homeboy
it
was
was-
like,
it
"Hey
was-
man,
His homeboy was like, hey, man. Hey,
hey the sun
hey,
going down.
son.
we gotta get up out of here."
We gotta get up out of here.
Say, yeah, we gonna go. Oh.
He was
The
like, I pray
moment-
you
the moment
haven't
they
let
dip-
this man in.
The moment they dipped and he let that man in, I was like, yeah. What his name is? Jasper? Bert gone.
Bird.
Bert.
Bert gone. I was like, Bert up out of there.
Nah,
Bert
it
up
was
outta there.
like Joan was the only one holding the gun at that point. I was like, so you left your woman to talk to the
That door detail was overlooked in the heat of the moment in time for decorum. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, brother, he just came out the oven off 350.
Yeah. So I think what like a lot of people like speculate, which I will say, like, if I did have like a big criticism, it would be that we didn't get much of the Choctaw I don't like to call it Indians, but Choctaw people. Because I really wanted to know, like,
time, and that was it.
how did they? Because they didn't show back up. They said it's.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because they knew what was up.
We outta here.
They said everything that we needed. They was like, hey, if you let this man in your house, y'all done fucked up.
I thought they was gonna come back to help. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying. Like, I thought like they would at least like either come back in the end or like, you know what I'm saying, like what's behind them, like anything.
But knowing what we know about Remick, and they was actually running down on him.
I think
It's
they
like,
had him. I think they captured him. He got away. Because if you look at
Had
like
to
the wagon on the back, I forgot it was something on it, but I think they had him and he got away.
Somebody say he fell out of the sky.
It fell out the sky. What?
He was running.
It looked like he fell out of the sky because of the way he jumped.
Yeah, he jumped.
Camera
He
angle.
ain't fall out the sky.
Actually, I mean, he does kind of take off and fly when,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
when he
he
goes after
jumped.
Mary and he goes through Sammy, but he kind of jumps and then lands. So I don't know.
Yeah, he said she. Oh well. That's basically what
The
they said.
Choctaw was like, okay, so
Yeah, oh, well, shoot, we about to go.
But it was
we
like,
about to
hey,
head to the
gotta
it's
go.
house.
getting dark. The street lights about to come on.
We about to head to the house. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
finna
I'll
go
be
to the
good
house.
though.
So he was like, hey, may God be with you.
praise God.
So she go back and go back to the room. And Remick
Oh.
sitting there in the chair was like, oh, he just resting.
Bert,
And
And
then
he's
Bert
gone.
wake up.
Bert
It
was
was
gone, man. Bert neck was all over. Bert neck.
yeah,
was cropped out.
that's when I was like, Dr. Pope.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, when he was like, when he looked at the crib and he was like, shh, I was like, oh my god, it got the baby.
not the baby.
So, like, not the baby, not the baby. Anybody but the baby.
And then Bert gets up and he's like, I'm all better now.
I'm all better now. I would say the accents in this went from somewhat believable to comical because some of these accents, I was like, hey man, y'all gotta chill.
Trash.
Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill.
So we get to the grand opening of the Club Juke. And Delta Slim is on the piano. Cornbread is the bouncer. And there's a interaction right off that where a guy walks in and gets something to drink from the bar. And he was like, what you got? And Annie was like, we got
Italian.
Italian wine,
Italian.
Irish beer, and something else. And they was like, oh, y'all some high class niggas, ain't you?
Okay, Jaden, we see you.
So
All right, now.
Hey, impact, man. Impact. We love to see it. So he goes to pay for his drink. He was like, I'll take some corn liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't need all that. Give me some corn
He
liquor.
said, "Y'all
I got-
classy. That's a
I got
classy."
That'd be 50 cents. So
I
he
got
give
2
him,
dimes and a
so he
and
give
a
a
button.
30 cent and 2 wooden plantation Chuck E. Cheese tokens. And he was like, hey, these is good up the street now.
This ain't
So
enough.
Smoke was about to step in, and Stack seen him and was like, hey, you said you want that on ice? I got you. So off rip, Smoke was like, hey man, let me holler at y'all in the back, because this is some bullshit. You feel me? And he said, I don't know hoodoo, I don't speak jive, but I know business. And this right here, this ain't good for business. So Stack was trying to be like, hey, ease up. It's open at night. We got to make an improvement off bat. Day one.
Mm-hmm.
We need these people to feel comfortable. We need them to know that this is a place that they can come, where they can escape reality, and they can feel like home. Like, look, just hey, it's day one. Stall them out. It's open tonight. Just stall them out. Stall them out, Debo.
It's so crazy because the way the dialogue in this movie is almost a little modern. Because he was like, "Let me holler at y'all real quick," and I was like, "Was they saying that in 1930?
No.
Or was they saying, let me speak to y'all over yonder real fast?"
Mm-hmm.
Around yonder. Let me speak to you around yonder.
Yeah, it was just
because even when Barry came in there, he's like, "What you want me to tell you? Did I miss you? Did I think about you every day? Not every day.
every day."
I think about you every day." I was like, "Yeah, that's a couple of times they forgot they was in the 30s."
Oh yeah.
Got you to the
I was like,
1930s.
hey, hey, we let it slide though. Go off.
Yeah, you
Right.
definitely said something like, "Let me borrow your ear for a second."
Right.
Leave me your ear.
Let's
have a conversation.
let's rendezvous for a conversation.
Let's meet for a conversation
he
over
said, "Let me
here,
holler
over
at y'all
yonder."
real quick."
He said, "Let me holler at y'all real quick," and I was like,
Hey, brother.
"Let me holler."
Holla. Holla, holla, holla.
Meantime, Pearline was like, "You gonna play?" Preacher Boy was like, "You gonna sing?"
You gonna sign?
Shit.
She's like,
Right.
"We'll see where the night takes us,"
Let's see what a night takes.
Says the married woman.
says the non-married
Fast,
woman
fast.
who walked all the way to the juke joint by herself, but your husband didn't come. Surprising.
Because
Yeah.
but we gonna see
She been
what the night
around
take
too
us,
many
though.
different places. Ain't had no husband with her the whole time.
If
We gonna
she's
see that-
singing,
but we
she
gonna see
definitely
where the
didn't
night
have no
take us,
husband.
though.
You know what that code
Man,
for.
watch
We'll
out.
see where the night takes us.
So while he was talking to Pearline, Mary walks in.
He the only one.
You feel me?
Something I need to tell you.
So Mary walks up to the door, and Cornbread was like, "Hey, who you is, cuz?" And she was like, "What you mean? Who am I, Cornbread?" And he was like, "Wait,
Look, man.
You
oh shit,
He code
hey,
switch like a motherfucker.
hey, my condolences. I'm sorry about what happened to your mom."
Oh, he code switch like a motherfucker. He's like,
You
"Excuse
feel
me."
me?
He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Are you sure you in the right place?" She's like, "I think I am, Cornbread." Damn, look.
You feel me? You should have led with that.
Oh no, shit was funny. He's like, "We was out there selling ass in Little Rock." Did you let John get away without paying? He's like,
Because he definitely did. And it threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, what happened? Who was doing what?
You was selling
He
what?
paused. He was selling ass in their Little Rock.
I said, oh, okay, well.
He paused.
Y'all-
He was
gotta
like,
have side
hell no. He said, but I wasn't selling it in the Delta.
You know, we all got to have side hustles.
Jesus Christ. So when Pearline is telling Preacher Boy, let's see where the night takes us, he sees Cornbread let Mary into the juke joint. So he walks up to her and was like, hey,
And once again, she said that
you
word.
need to leave.
She said, boy, if you don't get the
If you don't get the
She
fuck
said,
out of my
"Boy."
face. And then he was like, nah, see, I'm with the
You are.
twins. They my cousin.
You with the
And
twins.
then she was like,
You with the
Let me
twins.
buy you a drink.
she was like, wait,
Little
you little Sammy?
You little Sammy?
I like the way you look at me. You little Sammy? I think I remember you. Come on, let's go to the bar and get something to
Go
drink.
get a drink.
Two
That's when
whiskey.
Sammy was like, "What are you?"
What are you?
Human being. Yeah,
No, that's not what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant. And she was like, my mama's daddy was half black. So if your granddaddy was half black, that means you only
A good 15%.
Not even.
max. Because if your granddaddy was 50%, we don't even know what your mama and your daddy was, but assuming your mama and your daddy was white and your granddaddy
He's an
was half,
octoroon. It's crazy.
that means you're only like 5-10%, maybe, if that. It's in your cheekbones a little bit, but that's it.
I got a question. For the
Oh
chat.
shit.
You got 20 seconds. Who did Stack say gave him that guitar to give to Sam? 20 seconds.
Was it Sam Cooke?
No.
Hey, brother. Hey,
Sam
chill
Cooke.
out. Chill out. Chill out.
It definitely was BB King.
Who was the original person that Sammy thought gave him that guitar? Who did Stack say it belonged to? Who did Stack say it belonged to? Not Smoke. Smoke said it was somebody else. But who did Stack say it belonged to? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was Charlie Patton guitar.
Good job.
What he said, he won it off of him in a dice game or some shit like that?
It wasn't off him in the dice game. Bullshit.
Something I gotta tell you.
About a long time.
A long time ago.
So Delta Slim was going crazy on the keys.
And on the harmonica.
And on the harmonica. So when he's done playing, he was like, hey, I've been hearing about this young man who's supposed to be bad as hell with the blues. You feel me? So Preacher Boy can get up to start playing, and Delta says, hey, chill out.
Tell him who you are first.
Tell him what your name is, where you from. They said, I'm Sammy Moore. I'm from
They call me Preacher Boy.
On account, my daddy is a pastor.
I'm from the such and such clan. I'm a sharecropper on the, I forget the name of the plantation. He was like, I'm a sharecropper on XYZ plantation. And they call me Creature. They call me Preacher Boy.
Yeah, he definitely almost turned into a creature.
On account of my daddy is a pastor. And the song I'm about to sing, I wrote it for him.
Something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. It might hurt you. Hope you don't lose.
Hope you don't lose your mind.
Well, I was just a boy.
Come on,
about 8
Jesus.
years old.
You better sing.
On that
Mississippi Road.
Hey.
See, I love you, Papa.
Come on.
Did all you could do.
Yeah.
They say the true verse. So I lied to you.
What?
So I lied to you.
I
love
the blues.
DJ Khaled.
Good night.
You going to sleep, bro? You really about to go to sleep right now, cuz?
Bye, Josh.
So this particular portion of the movie, you hear Annie's narration again, and not only do you hear Annie's narration, but it also cuts to a part where prior to Preacher Boy performing, Delta Slim is telling him like, "Hey, this isn't like a religion that was forced on us. Like this came from us. Like this came from the crib.
The
Like
last part go pretty fast.
like it was whitewashed and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. But this shit here came from us." And then it goes into this whole narration where Annie's talking about how I forget the exact quote, but it goes from Sammy playing the guitar to electric guitar to the DJ to it being like cultural, like African music. Then it goes to like break dancing, and it is so many cultures
Post-president feature.
that was derived from the blues. And Ryan Coogler went crazy on this scene.
Well,
I
he
don't
wasn't
know.
saying that it derived from the blues. He was saying that all music kind of led to the blues.
Music transcends time.
But I don't know what kind of bologna sandwich he ate before he got the vision for this scene. But I was like, yeah, this is why people give you money to direct movies. So that you can do shit like this. Niggas was sea walking, niggas was breakdancing. There was a nigga Memphis juking in that bit. Somebody was doing the Coming to America, what's the name? I was just like, yo, this shit was this, and as cliche it is, but this scene was a visual representation of the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
Yeah, and it was a dope. Like I said, this one like we were talking about at the beginning, like it transitions from him singing, spinning around, and Ryan Coogler does some really dope camera work where he spins around and shows everything, like the walls just coming down from Sammy singing. And yes, it does summon Remick, and of course his band of white brethren to come.
Cornbread sitting at the door like I ain't even no door no more. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, he was just sitting there. He's sitting there talking to somebody, you know what I'm saying? So,
The roof is on fire.
Remick and his boys roll up. Well, Remick
It was Remick, Burt, and
Joan.
and Joan. So they walk up to the door and like, hey man, we've been here, man. We want to come in. Like, hey, no, we good. So
and Cornbread was like, hey, go get the twins.
Yeah, go get the twins. So twins come out, and then they play a song for him, and Stack is like, he's enjoying himself. He is having a blast with whatever song they are playing.
And I'm looking at Stack like, are you not listening to the words of this song that they singing?
Yeah.
I picked Robin Clean.
Yeah, I picked
his
poor
body
Robin
was
Clean.
not fit to eat. Like, excuse me?
Yeah. So it's a wild song. If you need to know what it means, go look up the lyrics, but we're not gonna talk about it on here. So they playing this song. He's like, hey, y'all clean? Nigga, no. I mean, sir, no. No, we not. They are. Me personally, no.
We believe in equality.
I don't think at that time Remick was trying to be racist because they did call him out. They was like, you the Klan. He was like, hey.
I mean,
no,
me,
not
no.
me personally.
Them.
I mean, you might want to check them.
I mean,
because when Remick went to Bert's little shack, he had the little what's the name over there on the side, the road.
He said, "Nigga, please, me no."
I
believe he was like, he was like, I am appalled, sir.
Sir, sir, no.
I would
I'm just here
never.
to spread love, sir.
And if Joan repeated another fellowship in love, girl, you won't shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Repeated everything this man said.
Yeah. Then they pointed out, hey man, so we can't get in here, but she's in here. Oh, she's family. Don't worry about it.
She family.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. So they all go back inside, you know, and then everybody, you know, kind of sets themselves
Well,
apart.
smoke up the blick on him. He was like, "Hey, sir, ain't no need for that. We'll go ahead and
Yeah,
leave.
we'll go.
But we're gonna walk slow just in case you change your mind."
So, of course, that's going through Stack's head. So he goes inside. He talks to Mary. He like, yo, we running low on money because him and Stack Stack and Smoke had a conversation about like, yo, man, we running low on money. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna be able to keep this going for so long. So,
Plantation money don't spend like real money, y'all.
correct. So they all go back inside. Something
Mary-
happens with a card game with Bo because Bo had to
Oh,
come
it was
out
a dice.
from the card game.
It was a
Dice game, yeah.
dice game.
So
But it had to load it
somebody
back.
is getting somebody is getting beat up. Somebody's
But-
getting
Somebody
pulled
gets
up.
stomped out to Pale
But
Blue
as-
Moon to the beat.
But as Perlene is up there, she howling, stomping, which was definitely a dope musical music.
How you getting stomped out to the beat though?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Buddy got the $150, and he told Stack, he was like, "Hey, man, he got loaded dice." And Buddy was holding the razor blade, like, "Yeah, I told him not to put his hands on."
Yeah, and then and then after Smoke got the blade away from him, he's like, "Hey man, y'all gonna handle that." And they was literally beating that man ass to the beat.
And was like, "Check
As
his
she was
pockets."
stomping, she was stomping on
So-
stage, and the hits was landing at the same time as the beat.
Yeah, so that's going on. So Mary said she's gonna go outside. She said, "You taught me how to shoot." Don't know what that had to do with anything. She only got one gun. So
Yeah,
So
she was
she
like,
go
"I'll
outside.
go
Because-
outside to get the
because,
money
yeah,
from them."
At this point, Stack is still trying to convince her to leave.
mhm.
And he was like, "How much is it going to cost for me to get?" She was like, "You can't pay me off." And he was like, "All right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get one of these girls from the field to come beat your ass." And she was like, "You taught me how to fight, and you know I could beat every bitch ass in here.
I'm
And you
like,
know
no, you
this."
No, you can't. No, you can't. I hear
Yeah,
you, but no, you can't.
them feel chicks with a drug right on outside.
I will beat everybody up in here.
Pick the clean. But so she goes outside because you know why do that? But she goes outside and she's talking to them, and they just sitting there playing Underneath the Moon, and they playing
God, they playing Where You Go, Lassie Go.
where you go,
man.
Lassie, go. They playing a song. I was just like, yep, that sounds like a vampire song to me. I don't even know, but it just do. But
And she was
they
I mean,
like,
got-
y'all just
got
randomly
bread?
sitting outside playing music with each other. Like,
She was
I'm
like,
feeling
she was
it.
like, "Y'all got bread?" He was like, "Yeah, we got big bread."
It was like,
She was
well,
like,
I ain't got no cash,
"Hey,
but
let me
I
see."
got this.
Let me
So he hands her some gold, and she's like, "Oh well, you know."
She said, "What kind of money is this?"
this gonna work?"
And in,
He said,
in
"But I wish
response,
I could
that
do
man
something for
said,
you."
she said,
you
"What kind of
hurting.
money is this?" And red flag, this nigga said, "That's a different kind of money from a different time."
But it's no good to you. It's no good.
Excuse
What the
me?
hell? What the hell you give it to me for?
It
What you
won't
give it
do
to me
you-
for?
do you
Brother,
no good?
hey, I
No
ain't gonna hold
good.
you. You drooling, hey man.
Hey, why that? Hey,
It
why
was
that glob
thick, too.
spit right there? Why
It
that
was
glob
thick.
spit right there?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Every time it made me sick. I ain't gonna.
Why that glob spit hanging right there on the side of
And
your lip?
we gonna get to a part that made me throw up a little bit. So
It was Joan touching on
So,
her. Like that
she
was the
pulled
crazy
the-
part.
yeah,
She,
she
pulled
was
the
all-
bl-
was all
she
rubbing
up-
on her.
She upped the blick and was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna go back inside." And
he said, "Okay,
she
well,
made
turn
the worst.
her back.
Why did you turn?
Turn
Remick
her
took off.
back.
Remick took into the air, and the guy that
Took
she didn't get
flight.
a shot off, even though she know how to. Even though apparently Stack taught her how to shoot and teach her how to shoot well, because you supposed
He
to
taught
at least
her-
get a
he taught
shot.
her how.
She shouldn't have turned it back.
No,
on.
she said you taught me how to shoot too, or something like that. But she turned her back, so she get clapped up. Next thing you know, we see her going back in. She like, "Cornbread, you ain't gonna let me in?" He like, "Miss Mary, how you get out here? You ain't gonna let me in?" So he let her in.
And here's the crazy part, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
before, go ahead,
Oh.
Mika.
This is my only gripe about this movie. Is that the fact that she got bit on the back and the
On her
area where she
shoulder.
on her shoulder, right?
Yeah,
But when we later on when we see Bo got bit on his back, you can see the blood stain from where he got bit. So why was there no blood on Mary's dress from where she
And
got
she was
bit?
wearing a light blue dress too.
Her dress was pink. It was a powder. It was a pink dress, but she had a shawl.
Yeah, the
She had a
shawl. Okay, the shawl was
But
like
she
light.
didn't
It
have
was a
the,
light color.
she didn't have the shawl over her shoulders to try to cover up the bite mark.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like they was like, all right, we're just gonna put the dress back up and then you're just gonna walk in. So you mean to tell me she got bit? No blood was coming out from this bite, like nothing was coming from this bite mark at all. We don't find out she got bit until Stack pulls her dress down and we're like, oh, she got bit. So then when I went back and watched it the second time and I saw her walk into the club, I was like, it would have made more sense for her to have the shawl up here, because in that way she would have been covering up the blood on her dress. That's my only problem with this. That was my only thing that I was like, damn, that y'all missed that. How y'all I don't know how y'all missed it, but they missed it.
Yeah.
And then she went up to Stack and was like, I can't even say it.
So even though she turned her back on Remy, she was outnumbered 3-1. So I don't know if her not turning her back would have helped the situation any.
I mean, she could have let off a shot. That was the thing. If she would have seen him, she could let off a shot. You let off a shot, it causes.
She would have got Joan at least.
Emotion. She would have made everybody aware of what's going on before,
That's true.
Because the only reason why everybody dies is because she gets
back
let
in.
inside of the building.
Leave it at Mary.
So she goes in. She loose. She dancing. She having a grand old time. So then Cornbread was like, "Hey Slim, watch the door because I gotta go pee."
Which was wild. Because brother, if you
why don't you just go around the corner?
Especially
Go inside of the building.
He said that. He said, why you just want to go right here?
That man took a 2-mile walk.
Yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna hold
to
you.
the middle of the woods.
That was a little extra for me, because I'm just like, why are you going? Oh yeah, that Fellowship of Love thing was, hey, chill out. But yeah, he getting catcalled and he's still trying to pee. I'm sorry. If people would have went back up in me, I would have left.
So Cornbread is out in the woods.
Gone.
Mary is put pressure on Stack.
Big pressure.
It was like, hey, you stealing drink, you robbing banks, you doing all this here.
But you ain't gonna steal this.
But you can't steal this hoochie pepper for a night. And I was just like, yo.
And you really don't got to steal it because I'm trying to give it to you, but you're acting stupid. You acting
put it on the platter.
I'm offering it.
But I lie to you not. If I was Stack, I would have folded. Ain't no way you finna come up here and talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk.
You feel
So
that's a straight up challenge.
I can't steal that. What?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right, bet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
That
it.
sound like somebody say, "Man, I'll beat your ass in mad."
Huh?
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah. Be breathing all hard. Oh, yeah. I bet.
Like,
Bet
damn.
you
Like,
won't
why
have
you
no
have
more.
to say it like that, though?
It's gonna have
Yeah.
no more.
It's not what you say sometimes, it's how you
It's
say
how you say it. Oh, definitely how she said it. Because who you talking to?
Definitely.
Because who you
I
talking
don't know.
to?
I don't know what percent that was of her granddaddy being black, but hey,
I think that's when Remick took over at that point.
I don't know who you talking to. You ain't about to talk to me like this. Yeah, you got. Hey.
so Stack
Yes.
take her in the back room, start going crazy.
Well, you forgetting the part, brother.
We'll get to it.
No, this was before that.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Marty's talking about. You know what
I just
Marty's
want
talking
to
about.
taste.
So context. When Stack initially, when Stack and Smoke initially split up to go make their rounds, to go recruit people for the juke joint, when Stack and Preacher Boy was riding through the cotton
I
fields,
just realized,
and it was
that
just
too.
them two. Stack
He
was
was
like,
teaching
"Hey,
them.
Yeah,
women,
he
they
said,
got this. You got to find that." But
Every woman got a coos, a button on the coos.
And you got to eat it like ice cream, like that same amount of pressure. 'Cause you don't want it to like. I was like, bro,
You don't want the ice cream to fold over. You want it to stay where it's at.
the button on the coos.
No, I'm gonna use that one, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Don't use that.
I'm using it.
So he get Pearline. He get the 1v1
Button
with
on the
Pearline.
cool, cuz.
He get the 1v1 with Pearline, and she's like, bro,
But
chill.
this is
I
my
walk
thing.
here.
What did she think was about to happen when she went to the room? They were gonna have a conversation.
She thought that
no, she
no
knew.
for sure. She for sure thought they was going. She thought that he was gonna clap, right? But he immediately started going down, and she was like, "Wait, whoa!"
He was like, "Hey,
hey,
let me try something real quick." And she was like, "Hey,
No.
bro, I walked here, bro.
No,
I walked here."
No, don't
No,
do it.
no,
Oh my god.
she was like, let me. She was like, shoot, like she even pulled her dress down. She was like, let me go wash up first.
Let
And
me
he
go
was
get a
like,
baby wipe real
he
quick.
was like,
You know, it'd be funny. What if he
What
would
she
change
gonna
his
watch up there?
mind?
You want no bathroom?
Look, if he would change his mind, you know what? You
there
right.
literally was no bathroom. I don't know what she was gonna wash up.
So what she gonna do?
You right.
Oh.
Well,
Where
put
she
his head
wash
out
up
there.
at? There wasn't no
You know what? You
outhouse.
right.
There was
Go
no
ahead.
in-house. There wasn't no indoor plumbing. Where was she washing up at?
Well, they washing up is crazy. 'Cause, you know, he washed up in the dirty clothes, laundry, hamper, bucket thing.
Put it on his
And
face,
his,
brother. I
and
was
his
like, oh,
mama
you
tried
bring
to
it out.
tell him, like, "Hey, boy,
You about to break out.
You finna dry
Because
yourself.
I know it's lying in that
"Mama,
water.
ain't tripping."
I know it's lying in that water.
Listen, these people had a whole bunch of ringworms in this movie.
That's crazy.
They had ringworms in this movie. Her
So,
hoochie
yeah.
pappy was saying, I don't care what they say. I don't care
Yeah.
Not
what.
super
She
seed.
tried. She was like, "Bro, I walked here. Chill."
Super seasonal is crazy. Super season is insane.
But Preacher Boy was starving.
Yeah,
He said,
yeah.
"Oh,
he
no,
said,
I'm
You
not
know,
going to
I
pass
want
this
to
up.
try something.
he made it.
I'm not going to pass this up, man. What the hell you talking about?"
Hey, cuz. That nigga
Stank.
was missing.
Salty,
And she just finished dancing.
crawling
She
on stage,
She
going.
walked there and she danced.
Hey, that hoochie
thing
pepper
was
That's a
was-
1-2 combo.
yesterday.
That nigga said, "Let me taste your full day."
And she probably worked in the fields before she walked there.
Her hoochie pepper smell like outside.
I don't
and
think
inside.
she didn't look like she worked in no field. No, I ain't.
Her
She
hoochie
was
pepper.
a little too prissy.
That thing, it smell like outside and inside. Yeah,
But he
yeah.
still did it. And then
So-
and then Stack to married to that same back room.
So
Yeah.
meanwhile, so boom, so he went in there, he ate the hoochie pappy, and then Stack and Mary went back there, and while they were back there, they was dealing with the whole buddy who got the $150 with the
Mhm.
razor blade.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
he was like, "Yeah, you gonna need stitches." Hey, Sammy, go get my brother.
I thought I told you to go get my brother. Yeah, but
like, man, I
you
ain't gonna
doing
do that. I ain't doing that.
ain't-
He would get
Well, what he
stitches.
doing?
He's a cut.
Boy, when
Wait,
I don't care
when-
what he
Cut.
doing. I told you. I don't care what he doing. I told you to go get my brother. He was like, "Shit, I about myself."
Boy, when
you
he
really
went
say
in that
so, Cuddy?
room, boy, when he went in that room,
But before that,
Mm-hmm.
He
he
said,
was
"Baby,
like,
you
"Mary,
drooling."
you drooling," and then she was like,
You want some? You was like,
No,
yeah,
I don't want
bullshit.
none.
Bullshit. Nah.
Bullshit.
Hell
Bullshit.
nah. That was a little
Oh.
too thick. Why is it so thick? What's-
the fact that Josh Allen turned around and married this woman after this scene is crazy. Can you imagine your girl as an actress? You go to the movie to see it, right? You like, oh babe, you got Michael B. Jordan, you had a kissing scene. Oh, that's crazy. And she like, yeah, but it was a little different. Well, what was different about it, baby? She said, well, I can't really tell you. You gotta just kind of see it. and then this glob.
Oh,
Don't worry
I
about it.
just drank some water.
Don't worry about it.
That thing. That
Well,
shit
she
was
was
like
she was
clear
dehydrated.
pudding,
She was dehydrated because ain't no way.
First time watch, I was like, oh, ugh.
Mm-mm.
Every time after that, I gotta turn my head. I can't even watch.
That's how
I
you
can't even.
know.
I can't even watch that part.
That's how
I
you
can't.
know that hoochie pap used to belong to him, because she knew exactly what to say in that moment. Hey, you want something? He was like,
Okay, let's move on. So yeah, she did that.
So
Smoke came in.
Creature Boy goes back to Smoke.
He
I
like, man,
thought
he
I
in there
asked you to get
clapping.
my brother. Nah, he in there getting some nookie. I don't care what he doing. I told you to
He
get
said
my brother.
nookie. That's what he
Shit,
said.
I ain't going back there by myself. So
In reality, she was eating that nigga. She was in that 10.
Period.
She
So,
was in that 10
Going
him up.
hamburger.
Smoke goes to the
Period.
door. Before he goes in, he looks at the front and was like, hey, Slim, where cornbread at?
He's like, man, he probably building you an outhouse as long he done took to go take this piss. And he left you at the door.
Oh, would you think I can't handle it?
No, because you drunk. Duh.
So
All right. Hey, y'all get decent. I'm coming in.
yeah, so he walk in and
Mary is having a whole buffet.
she's going hamburger on this
It
man.
sounds like she eating him.
Like I
Smoke
was like, my God.
goes 007, dual wheel pistols, nice with the blim blams.
She got up and was like, "It's not what you
Got
think.
up
It's not what you
laughing.
think. It's not what I
No,
think."
first she said, she was like, it's not what you think. Then he
He
up
was like,
both the sticks on her, blew it out. Then she gets up laughing
Oh, you done
and was
I would
like,
have went upstairs. I would
we
have went
gonna
upstairs.
kill every last one of you.
and ran past him.
And left.
We go kill this last one. I said, oh my God.
So the first person who realizes, has an idea of what's going on, is Annie. Because Annie goes up to Smoke and is like, we got to take this body outside.
That was after she said, "What did she say?" And Sammy was like, "She said they gonna kill all of us. We gonna kill all y'all." She's like,
And
"We."
then Annie was like, we?
We.
What the fuck she mean, we?
We. You need to get that dead body. You got to get that dead body up out of here, bro.
She started doing the math in her head. It was like, hey, Smoke,
Mm-mm.
I know this is sensitive subject right now.
Y'all ain't gonna
But
touch
we gotta get, no, this ain't no dead body. This is my brother.
This stack.
He's staying here with me.
He's staying here with me.
I'm about to lock the door. I'm about to lock both y'all in this motherfucker.
Their accents did get a little Jason Statham sometimes.
That's what I was like. I said, oh, okay. So I was like, all right, the accents are here and there.
But
Yeah, that one
I was like,
that wasn't a little. That was
but Andy's the only person who realizes, hey,
Something ain't right.
that's only a dead body temporarily, because after a while, him gonna wake up.
You know what? Let's
So
just
that
lock
was
them up
her
here in the
whole-
storage locker.
So
We
so
good.
without explaining what she was thinking, she was like, hey, we gotta get this body outside.
And Smoke went with it. Smoke said, "Oh, y'all not finna move my brother."
But that part fucked me up, because I'm not gonna lie, when he was bleeding, he was like, Smoke, I'm scared, Smoke. I'm scared. And I was just like, bruh.
She bit me.
you think real playing two people?
What?
He get
Nigga was acting his ass off, cuz.
So he
That
locks the
gotta be a
door. He locked the door because they're trying to figure out what's going on. And then
And
next
that's
thing
when
you know, here
Cornbread
come
show up.
Cornbread pulling up.
His
I ain't gonna hold you.
His
This might
ass,
be the funniest. This might be the funniest.
that nigga
scene.
knees. It's terrible.
You're like, oh, what happened to you?
And you could tell the difference between like Cornbread before he turned and then Cornbread after he turned, because he was extra.
What
Then
happened
once
to
I was gonna
you?
let me on in. And it was like, wait,
Wait. Why we gotta
No.
let you in?
you built like a linebacker. You will push them past all us if
You
you
look
want
like
to.
mid-sized sedan.
You feel me?
You look like a mid-size sedan.
Like a
He was
full
talking
size
in-
sedan. Oh,
he was just talking in circles.
you like, well,
Like
you know,
you're
But that would be
making
too kind now,
obvious.
Miss Annie.
it was because
That would be
your
too polite now.
stale grease. My grease ain't never been stale. She took that personal.
That's
She
why I was
did.
going using the bathroom so long because of that stale grease you be cooking with. She's
You
like, I
never
ain't
use
used
stale grease.
You know that.
Now we are one's peoples.
We are one's
We
people.
are one people.
We are
Hey,
one-
hey, get them up out of here.
You know
Look
what I'm
like,
saying?
see,
So
we
just
need,
go ahead
y'all
and let
focusing
me
on
in.
that. Y'all focusing on that when we should be focusing on, you know,
What we
what's
supposed
really
to be
going
doing.
on here.
What we
And
supposed to be
supposed to
doing?
and Slim was like,
And
what is that?
what
He
is
was
that?
like, being kind, no one of them. Get him out of here.
Well, can I at least get paid?
Pack him up.
Can I
So
at
he
least-
was
I knew
so-
something was wrong when he had it so close.
He was like
But
this.
he started to walk away. He was like, man, that's fucked up. It be your own people. And he was like, well, can I at least get my money? And Slim was like, nigga, what you want money for? I was watching the dough for you.
He
You
had
weren't
it.
even here.
He had a hand up like that.
Grace was
Careful
like,
now.
man, nigga, don't give him nothing.
Careful now.
she said, careful now. For some reason, this man didn't throw him the money. I would have threw
Listen,
it at him like a
I would have
There you
threw it at
strip.
I mean,
You hit me in my face.
I'd
so
hit him.
much.
I hit him right in the dead in the forehead. Bah.
So he grabbed Smoke, and Smoke hit him one time. Gone.
and you know Cornbread really wanted that bread because somebody tried to get into the juke joint earlier. He was like, hey, nigga, you got my $2?
Facts.
That was hilarious. By the way. That was hilarious. by the way.
$2 back then was like $200. The nigga, you got my $2?
So they
In
go
front of his
back
face.
in. They go back in after Smoke shoots Cornbread and
Cornbread.
close the doors or whatever. And they trying to figure out what's going on. So Annie has the idea that they are Haints. So, you know, she's
That's
trying to
it.
explain to him about what's going on. And
They hear
then you hear, hey man, let me out. Hey, Smoke.
Pearlie was like, is that someone knocking? No, girl, ain't nobody knocking.
Don't worry about it. I would have ignored it the whole time. Like,
And
when he
put the
started
knife-
putting his
he put that
head,
knife-
no, when he put his head on the door and would started like, I said, hey, cuz, don't worry about it. So so for some reason, Preacher
Smoke
Boy
put his
goes up
eye
to the door.
Yeah.
Preacher Boy goes up to the door. He's trying to hear. Stack busts out the door, and
Well,
And he throws-
somebody
he throws
throws
garlic.
the
garlic.
hole in the door first.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
when he didn't hear anything
And
anymore,
then Smoke goes up to the door and was like, Stack, that's you? He's like, yeah, nigga, this me.
nah,
Nah,
nigga,
he said, nah, nigga, it's
He
Jim
was,
Crow.
he was like,
Yeah, it's me.
he was like, how you feeling?
Shit, I
Because
don't
you
know,
you lost a lot of blood. He was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
crazy.
Nah,
know?
man, I'm
But
straight.
shit,
Yeah, I'm straight though.
I'm good though. I'm good though.
And then Andy was like,
Don't
Smoke,
open that door.
that is not your brother.
Don't open that door.
And
What
then
that witch
Stack was
talking
like,
about?
nigga, what that witch out there talking about, nigga? You gonna let her come through? You gonna let her come between me and you again, nigga? You remember when we went through, nigga? German trenches, nigga, gangland.
Gang, gang.
And Smoke is like, yo, like this is really my brother.
He's like, all right, I'm finna go get the key. He's finna let his brother out for real.
You know what? That's a damn shame y'all to lock all this pimping in this closet. Hey, y'all don't let God, I'm gonna lay every one of you bitches down. They gonna
See?
go back to the
Again.
man, please let me
Again.
out, man. Man,
Is
please
that
let
something
me
they
out.
would have said in the 1930s?
No, that is not something they would have said.
That sounds like a 1970s pimp. I'm gonna lay all you bitches down. Wait a minute.
So Smoke is like, fuck it, give me the key. And then he busts down the door on Sammy, and he threw the pickled garlic water on him. He runs out the building.
You like take off. And then, you
And
know, they
then
start
she
they
was
start
like,
trying
oh,
to figure out
they
He was
ain't
like,
no
nope,
Hanks.
this ain't no Hank.
These is vampires.
Jesus vampire.
These vampires.
And then next thing you know, they out there, you know, hitting their song, you know, they song
And in
and
the
dance.
merry month of May. And then,
Well, no,
Hey,
before
hey. Oh, wait.
that, they like, all right, hey, everybody get out. Everybody had that left.
Delta Slim was like, hey, party's over.
Party's over there. Everybody left or whatever after Stack got killed or whatever. So
And then
what's the name? Bo was like, hey, let me go get the car. So I'm gonna go get the car.
Oh
Bo
no,
ain't come
Grace-
back.
Grace
was like,
was begging
"We
him to go get the
gotta
car. We
go."
need to leave. Like,
and Bo was like,
now.
"What you mean?" She was like, "Look, we agreed to come help
We got
these
it.
niggas, but we didn't sign up for this."
We
So
ain't
he was like, "All right, let me go get the car."
I'm Grace. I'm Grace in that situation. Hey, baby, go get the car. I didn't sign up for this shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't going.
I ain't signed up for this. I ain't signed up for this. Go get the car.
Ain't
After
going.
everything that you just saw happen,
I ain't
you
going
want to go
outside.
outside?
No,
That's
so
crazy.
Bo didn't even get to see Stack change into a vampire. Grace saw it, and that's why she was like, "I sent my Bo outside. He out
Yeah,
there.
she
I'm
sent
gonna go
him
get.
out there.
I'm gonna go get my Bo." And they was like, "Hey, we trying to keep you alive." And she's like, "Man,
I would have let her go.
But then somebody saw old buddy face down on the floor in what appeared to be a puddle of blood.
Mhm.
And it was like, oh, well, Stack or Mary must have bit him on the way out.
They was
So
like,
they was
nah,
like,
they
what-
ran straight out.
So they was like about the building. But whole time that wasn't blood. That was that
Italian wine.
Italian wine.
So they throw him outside. He starts banging on the door. So initially everybody's like, nah, this all happened with Cornbread. We cannot let Cuz in. He was like, man, there's some weird shit going on here, man.
Now,
I paid
they
my
realized
dad.
that they realized it too late because once he started banging on the door, they was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
And
they
then-
went
and
to
then-
grab
everybody was
him,
too
and
late.
Cornbread came out of
As
nowhere.
soon as they opened the door, Cornbread, Ray Lewis, that nigga.
Like, oh,
He reminded me of that commercial with the dude that used to go around tackling people.
you gotta. What he said? You gotta use the toner, Jerry, or something like that.
That's what it reminded me of. Don't be
So
banging
while
on the door.
While Cornbread is munching down old buddy, Bo was like, all right, Grace, let's go. I already warmed up the car.
He's like, oh, that.
I got
that's
the
great.
He
hero.
was just
I got
looking
the-
like
It's
all right.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
And
that's
Grace
crazy.
was like,
you eating that man down? What's wrong with you?
like he's killing this man. He was like, oh, that he was like, oh,
he's
Cornbread.
like,
just- Cornbread just
Cornbread's
hungry.
a little hungry.
So he was
He's
like,
like,
well,
you know.
since you won't come outside, how about you just
Man, when he
invite
leaned
me
up
back in, I can grab our things.
y'all had y'all moment. This my moment. When Bo
Ryan
leaned up against
Coogler.
that door frame.
Mika would have been gone. She would have got
I'd
all
be
that stuff.
gone.
And his eyes changed.
Yes, I'd be gone. Yes, Bo, come on.
Mika would have got all that killed.
I know I would have got y'all killed. I'd have got me killed because I sure would have.
Oh yeah, I definitely would let you out. I
Let's go to
definitely
the
would
car.
let you out. Hey, Mika got to go, y'all. So
Let's go to the car.
But right when she thought about leaving, like she leaned into it and everybody held her back, and then that's when Remick walked up.
He was like, I know everything he know. And you know what I'm saying?
I even know how you like that. You
I
know?
was like, damn, I
He
forgot
said-
that's
and
how
he said it.
vampires work. That's crazy.
And he said it in their language too. And she was
Yeah.
like, that man spoke Chinese.
Hey man, don't tell me how I like that thing live in China.
And he's like, if I mean, we can go.
we
take a
did
trip
forget
to the
the
town.
garlic scene because they stand around, they trying to figure out who's who. So everybody taking and this is where they kind of messed up because only the main characters took some of the garlic or whatever.
I think they were supposed to be the last batch of people taking the garlic.
Yeah,
That's at
so
least
they-
that's what that was said.
Yeah, so they take the Vietnamese or Chinese.
I think it's Chinese.
Well,
I thought she
it's
said
Chinese.
she spoke Chinese.
The subtitles, whatever language it was, it started with a T. I just don't remember what it was.
Was it Taiwanese?
I thought they were Chinese.
I thought that's what she said. I thought she said
But
that man spoke
but
Chinese.
she said she was like he
That
got
man
into
spoke-
Bo's mind
and spoke
because he spoke
Chinese.
Chinese to me.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But so the garlic scene. So Annie grabs this jar of garlic, right? So
Not the pickle
everybody
garlic.
taking it.
Mhm.
She didn't get the pickle garlic which Grace let everybody know. You ain't get the pickle kind. So she gets to Perlene, and Perlene like, I ain't about to put that in my mouth.
Yeah.
So,
She
Smoke was
you ain't-
like,
you
all
ain't
right,
got to like it.
You ain't got to.
well, you got one or two choices.
You don't
You
eat.
can
I'll
take that bullet or you can take this garlic. When he gun butted Preacher Floyd,
Sammy.
like, yeah, boy.
Man, she ain't no vampire. Shut your ass up.
Now,
Oh, I'm trying to save you.
shut up, fool.
Yeah,
So,
Slim the goofy ass. Look, and then prior to this, he was like, "Yeah, I dated a vampire one time, light skinned. She bit me
Brother.
with butt my neck."
brother, this
That nigga
man,
was so unserious this whole movie because
the
even
whole
after
movie.
the
Cornbread situation.
after Stack got hit with the pickled garlic juice and ran out, this nigga gonna say, "Hey, y'all smell
I think I
that?"
shot myself.
That was after cornbread. The cornbread situation.
Yeah, yeah. I think I just shot myself.
Oh, I think I just
He's
shot
like,
myself.
wait, y'all smell that?
Well, we ate that garlic. Ew. Oh,
Oh,
I drank too much.
oh,
see, you mess around with me. You'd have been messing around with me. You'd have been
oh
shot.
yeah, I was shot. I was
Oh,
shot.
okay.
You can have it.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
shot.
Cause
yeah.
like, hey, what's going on, Slim?
I ain't
Hey,
waiting.
you know,
I'm
I
not
wasn't
waiting. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna
Wait,
shoot you in the kneecap.
He was like, man, I wouldn't even know vampire. Well, gotta go.
We can take you outside so you can become one now.
I drank too
Gotta
much.
go.
If you want to leave.
So now we're getting to the. They have this wild Irish dance, and it's actually really dope. Like going back to look at it, like it's actually really dope. Remick is going off or whatever. So Smoke comes up to the door because he's talking to he's trying to talk to his brother. Hey man, look.
Well, yeah,
It's gonna
because
be- it's gonna be just fine.
Remick made the comment. He was like,
I
"You
am
can't
the way.
save them.
I am the white.
You can't save them no more than you when you tried to save your brother." And then that's what he walked up.
It is me, nigga.
Yeah.
Elias Smalls.
I'm talking to my brother, so I would kindly ask you to shut the fuck up.
No, let me tell you something, nigga.
let me tell you goddamn something, nigga.
Not that 1970 John
That's
talk.
one of my favorite parts of the movie. No, let me tell you goddamn something, nigga.
They definitely will switch it from like the 30s to like the 70s. I was like, wait,
No,
what are we
let me
doing?
tell you something. Your job at turkey.
I'm talking to my brother right now, so I would kindly ask you to shut the fuck up.
It's me, nigga. Lights more.
Yeah, we wasn't never gonna be free. You knew
He's
that.
like, if Remick was like, Hogwood, that's enough right there.
Yeah,
Right over there.
they were planning to come.
They was gonna kill
Take
y'all
y'all out.
anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This
Hey,
is
nigga,
a slaughterhouse.
this was no salt deal. This was
This is a
slaughter.
slaughterhouse, cuz. That's why.
He's
That's
like,
why
he's like, I know, because I can see everything. I can see all his stuff. I can see his memories.
That's crazy. That's
He's like, he
crazy.
ain't lying. I can see his memories.
And this is when, like I said, Michael B. Jordan's accent comes out a little differently because, like, you can tell he's a California kid. His accent bounces around. I am the white.
And this is the way.
This is the white.
And this is the way.
This is the white.
Are you Irish or country, my guy?
What are you, sir? What's going on?
I am the white.
And then they closed the
So
door. He was like, they got no vision.
He was like, close. They was like, close the door. He was like, see,
Close the
vision.
doors.
no vision.
Close the doors.
Close the doors.
so
We all
they
leave at the same time. Close the doors.
so they done made this elaborate use all these weapons, and somehow they had all the weapons that they needed.
And it
all
was
the
like,
stuff that
we
they
need
needed.
garlic, we need wood,
Damn, that
And
was
they
gonna be one
had
of my
it all.
questions.
They had
That
it
was gonna
all.
be one of my
we
questions.
need silver, and we need holy water.
Yeah, they had
All
everything.
the time,
They had
Grace
everything.
was like, we gotta go get both. Y'all ain't gonna keep me from my husband. I gotta
I
go.
was shot her ass.
I was the one who sent him
She
out there.
should've
We
got
gotta go
shot.
get him.
Not after it was after the fact that when she realized that Bo had changed, she was now focused more on Lisa than anything. She didn't give a damn about Bo no more. She just wanted Lisa.
Because
She wanted to
Remick
get
was
the Lisa.
like, hey, y'all can stay here
We
if
gonna
y'all
take a-
want, but we can go back to the grocery store and make a visit to old Lisa.
And
Yeah,
she
I
was
was
That's
so
shocked.
what she
Eddie,
was
she's
like.
like, they didn't threaten your child. And there's like, we just need to hold out until sunrise. And she says, so what? So more of our loved ones can die and turn into one of them?
Rocky
That's
Road
the
to
Rocky Road.
Dublin creeped me.
That
out.
is crazy.
She would got shot.
Yeah.
She would got shot.
So they make this pact, and especially Annie. She makes a pact with Elijah. Well,
Because she used
She
her
makes
hoodoo
back.
to find out. She knew she wasn't making it.
She said, "Hey man, look, I ain't gonna make it, but you gonna make it."
If I get bit, promise me you will kill me before I turn.
I
So
got somebody waiting on me.
I got somebody waiting on me.
I got somebody on the other side waiting on me.
Other
They waiting on you too.
See,
I
and right then and there, I'd be like, wait a minute, I'm dead too.
damn, we all down.
Like, what are you
Wait,
telling me?
is that what you're telling me? I'm right there.
So this part kind of like threw me for a loop because when the vampire, well, after Grace invites everybody in
Because the
The
whole
shot
time
her
she was like,
because she was so mad.
I'm
She
leaving
was
my
so mad. She invited everybody in.
She bit
Um,
she bit she bit Smoke, and that's when Annie should have came with a right hook and knocked her out.
That's when Smoke should have shot her ass.
Yeah, she definitely should have been shot.
Cornbread and his big knock kneed ass was out there, goddamn. Man, Cornbread, sit your bitch ass down.
So they all come in, and this is kind of where the movie like threw me off just a little bit because apparently there was more people inside of the building because people just started dying left and right, and it's like you like where did all these people come from? Because it was only supposed to be this central core of people, but it was like 20 other people that were still in the actual juke joint itself that died. So you know,
It was the people that helped set up.
right. So Grace goes after Bo.
Bo.
They both get set on fire.
Come
and I
on
was
in,
like,
motherfuckers.
It was the fact
Yeah.
that you invited all the vampires in.
invite them in one at a time.
You invited all of them in, and then you only took out one before you caught
You
on
only
fire.
went for your husband. You only went for your husband.
Went for the one, and then caught.
You could have went outside and did that.
Right. If you was
We
just
had
gonna
to
go
go
for your
with you.
husband, we could have kicked you out.
We had to go with you. But this is I would have did. I would have invited everybody in one at a time.
Mary, come
Hey,
in.
Come in. Hey, you. Come in. Staff. Hey, you. Come in.
She was like,
Staff,
"Come
staff,
on in." She said, "Come on in, you."
But she
Can't
was
think about
operating-
nobody
but
else
she-
but herself.
But when Smoke was trying to use logic, she operated out of emotion and put everybody's life. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger.
Put Nala in there.
Cause she tried to make him feel bad. She's like, "Well, you a soldier? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no go time like now." And he was like, "Wait a minute, now you got to think this."
Once again, he should have shot her ass.
Facts. I would have knocked her out. I'd have like, boop boop, night night.
Yeah, she bit his hand. I would have gun butted her.
We just
Goodbye.
gotta lay low till 6 a.m. That's it.
Right. And it ain't even that long because the sun came up during the fight.
Apparently, because nobody knew how to tell time back then. Vampires was just chilling. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna fight."
She
till
would have
the sun
bit
come
my
up."
hand. She would have got gun butted to the back of the head. Hey, put Grace in the corner.
Yeah, put it in the corner. She gonna sleep it off.
So
You and your little daughter, y'all be all right.
So and this is the beginning of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it just gets a little chaotic, and you just start seeing people like die
So-
left and right.
Grace pretty much commits suicide to kill her husband. So that
Annie
she
gets
can die
bit.
with her husband. Annie gets bit. Pearline gets bit.
Delta Slim get ate up. He like,
that
"Oh,
was
yeah,
that was suicide. That
Come
was
on.
Delta Slim pulled a John Cena from Fast 10. He was like, hey.
He was like, I ain't gonna let none of y'all. I get for
see.
The devil done came for me multiple times. But if he come for me tonight, he got to get through his old friend Delta Slim.
And he sure did.
He did real
And
fast.
did.
Real fast. Pearline get caught upstairs with Preacher Boy. You know what I'm saying? They both get taken. Well, she get taken out.
Here is where, if I was a vampire, I would have been petty as fuck. So recently we reviewed Kong Skull Island, right? Remember when Buddy did the same thing? Let me sacrifice myself for the good to contribute to the outcome. This man pulled the grenade, hoping that the monster would eat him so he could blow up the grenade inside the monster. The monster just looking at him like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just let you blow up with the grenade in your hand, cuz." Same thing. So if I'm the vampires and I just watched Delta Slim slit his wrist with a broken beer bottle, how petty would it have been if they just let him bleed out and die? without jumping.
They wouldn't have because they vampires.
Yeah, they're attracted to blood.
And that's the reason why he did it. He's like, I don't want them to get to Sammy, so I'm gonna sacrifice myself because he knew that they would come to him. But you know who would have made it out of that juke joint? Pearline. She would have made it up them stairs. No.
So
But I know why
Delta
she made it.
Slim-
I know why he took her. I know why he took his little piece that he, I know why.
Because hey, you can't just be putting your mouthpiece and then let it go.
So Delta Slim was like, "Fuck it, this finna be my last ride. I'm gonna try to buy y'all some time."
And then
I'm
Remy,
I'm
Sammy.
Sammy. So Sammy get like what tackled out? No, he jumps outside or gets tackled outside. He jumps
So,
outside
Stack
down
makes
and he runs.
Stack makes it upstairs, and he's tussling with Smoke. So Smoke was like, "Run and don't
Get to
stop
sunlight.
until-
Get to
make it
sunrise.
to sunrise."
Make it to
How
sunrise.
he didn't break both of his feet when he jumped
Yeah,
out.
that was crazy. That was like, oh, his
I was
ACL is gone.
I say he got up.
Feet
I say
and
he
stuff
got
should've
up
been broke.
limping, but I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
the way he
ACL got to be torn.
He should have been
So-
crawling. He should have been like,
And this is the second time the second time you see Remick leap up and catch him. He catch him in the water. He like started talking to him. His fingernails out. I was just disgusted because I was like, why are your fingernails like that, cuz? Like your
Mhm.
fingers look dirty. Like please don't have dirty fingers and put them in people's face.
nasty. And then Sammy starts reciting the Lord's Prayer. Remick starts mimicking him. Other vampires start showing up, and they start repeating it. They're saying it along with him, and he tells them the story about how men from another country came and stole his daddy's land, and they used that same prayer
He was talking about the Irish.
on
These
him.
words are forced on me.
They were forced on him, and so he
But they
basically
still
told
brought me
Sam-
comfort.
yeah. And then he tells Sammy, "I want your music. I want
I want
you.
you.
I want to see my friends.
I want to see my family. I can only do that with you."
And then there was a part where when they first went into the mill, and I think Sammy shot Remy, and Andy was like, they can feel his pain
Yeah, right before she got.
right before she got.
And then that's when Sammy take his guitar and was like, "Bloop, bloop."
Blocker.
So they in the water, right? At least thigh high in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while they're in the water, the other vampires are made like a little middle school fight circle around them.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell this man came from?
You talking about Smoke?
Who's that?
Remick?
I mean,
Or
Smoke.
Oh, you talking about?
Smoke.
Oh, he's talking Smoke.
Where the fuck Smoke come from?
Well,
Why did
remember,
That's a damn good question.
How did he get past the other?
Cause what's the name? Let him go. Stack let him go.
You're not hearing what he's
Fuck
saying.
that.
You got to
No,
remember,
Smoke
all of the
went-
vampires
Where he
are
show up from? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't
all
know.
the vampires are
Smoke
standing.
let Stack go.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was when Preacher Boy hit him on the head with the thing, and everybody else grabbed for the, you know what I'm saying? They grabbed for it. He probably crept through there.
because they was like, "Oh my god!"
Okay.
It was,
Now
and
it
this,
makes
and this was
sense.
the first time when I saw Pearline, and I was like, "Yo, you look ugly." I ain't gonna hold you.
So-
I ain't like that.
Smoke and Stack had the 1v1, and Smoke had the stake ready to jab him. And he was like, "I'm sorry I had to do this to you." He was like, "I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe." He was like,
Man,
"It's
you
all,
always protect me.
you always did."
You always did.
But yeah, Preacher Boy hit Remick with the guitar. It had that silver plate on it. All the vampires felt the pain that Remick felt. And then he baptized Sammy like 3 times. He just kept
Yeah.
dunking-
While he was saying the Lord's Prayer.
he
Eh.
just kept dunking at me.
So yeah, so
He He's like, I will have you. I will take you. I'm gonna kill you,
I
and I'm gonna
will
still.
have.
I will have you.
I
But that
will
accent
have.
kept changing,
I don't know. But
and then Smoke came out of nowhere and was like, "Yeah."
stopped them. And that's when they all died in the sunlight.
Which I thought was really dumb because I was like, "Ain't none of y'all think to run?"
No, nobody did. Well, I think
They
they,
ran-
were kind of. I think
They
they were
tried.
stuck
They
because,
ran too late.
Yeah, because I think what's name was stuck because he had the stake in his heart. So yeah,
And they watched him go up in flames. Tornado.
yeah.
He
That was a different,
literally went up in flames.
that was a different type of death for me. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's different.
So
I mean, normally vampires do go up in flame because of the sun
I
or
mean,
whatever. But
in
it was like
flame, but like,
a flame
yeah,
tornado.
I was like,
that's odd.
that's different.
So Smoke dapped up Sammy, was like, hey, you go ahead and take the car back to the crib. I got some business I gotta have.
He said, get rid of that guitar.
He's like, I can't get rid of this, man. It's Charlie Patton guitar. He's like,
Hey, who told you that, fool? Who told you that?
My,
he's like,
my,
Stack
that's
told-
my daddy's
That
guitar.
lying son of a bitch.
That was
That's
my
my
daddy.
daddy.
My daddy guitar. So he get this, and then we get back to the beginning of the movie where he's riding, and he's trying to figure out, what to do in the church, and he makes the ultimate decision to keep the guitar and drive to
Chicago.
wherever Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
So in the meantime, Smoke is still at the mill, setting up for the Klansmen to come.
It's about to go down.
And this was a dope scene because you see it in the trailer of Michael B. Jordan shooting
Tommy gun.
a Tommy gun. And I thought to myself,
He had a sniper rifle first.
did the military allow you to take those type of weapons with you when you left?
They stole it from the mob.
He had a sniper rifle first because he was ducked off in the
Yeah,
tree.
because they had it in the trunk. You see, we forgot the trunk.
I forgot
Oh,
the
you
trunk.
supposed to remind
They're like,
me.
man, we don't need the trunk.
I told you to remind me.
You don't need the
So-
trunk. It was only
So
3
yeah,
of them.
he starts with the
Sniper rifle.
with the sniper rifle, taking him out, and then he starts off with goes with the Tommy gun and grenades.
Which I'm just trying to figure out how they were shooting all them guns and they was all missing him. But he was
Yeah.
hitting every single one of them with precision.
Because
He hit
even
one time.
even when
One
he
time.
had the grenade,
There was
he
somebody
walked
to the
up
right.
on the passenger side of the truck. He was just like,
You know what it was? It was the Tiffany dog moment.
so Buddy in the passenger side, arm is out the window like this, shooting at him. He was like, threw the grenade in there. As the truck is driving off, it's a dude sitting in the bed of the truck with a pistol. Hit him in the hip.
One time, one singular time, he gets shot,
And it went through.
and it went through. So I was like,
Yeah, because
Yeah, it went through.
immediately.
And unless it hit
so
it, what did it hit?
it didn't hit no artery. There's no
Yeah.
arteries there.
But it was
didn't hit
bleeding
a
like
lung.
it did though.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how?
I don't know.
There's nothing.
And,
in
but
it.
then it went through.
That's my point.
Oh wait.
So what-
The rule
what
is that you don't want the bullet to go through. You want the bullet to be inside. So if it goes through, you pretty much fucked.
No,
No, we don't need no exit wound.
Yeah, you don't want an exit wound.
So he's walking down on the Grand Wizard. It was like, you got a cigarette?
He's like, man, F you.
coon, nigger,
Oh, okay.
jungle
Okay.
bunny.
He was like, all right, don't say
wait,
less.
wait,
Flip.
I got, wait.
Oh, okay. You do. Never mind. Okay.
So this man, this is probably one of the funniest moments too. He goes to get the baby. He's like, I got money.
I know you ain't interrupting this tender moment.
He was just like, don't you see me talking to my child?
Don't you see me dying?
Yeah.
You don't see me
Elijah.
dying?
Put that cigarette out. Put
Oh,
that cigarette out. I don't
I
want
want her
to
to
get
get
no
no
smoke on the
smoke
bed.
to get on her.
had that big old triple DI. Goddamn.
Yeah, that baby gonna eat for some days. You hear me? that baby gonna eat for a while.
I thought I was the only one in the theater. Like,
that baby. I hope that was her baby because if that's not, that's a little weird. I'm just saying, that's a little weird. I hope that was her baby because to volunteer your baby to be on somebody else's titty is wild.
bro, I'm
It's
sitting
wild.
in
Probably
the
had it
theater
covered
like,
up so he wouldn't be on the titty.
I was like,
That was a lot of titty, boy.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like talking to my mom. I was like, hey, man. Oh, good. All right, I'm good too.
So then it shows the scene where Preacher Boy's dad was.
Oh no,
like,
that wasn't no pop, baby.
You promised me right now, in front of this church, that you're gonna put this guitar down. But then he ends up driving off. He keeps the guitar, and you know what I'm saying, he lives a long life. He opens up his own nightclub after
Called Perline.
Called Perline. I thought that was the name of the band.
And this
Nah,
is
it's
one
the
of
name of the club.
those. This is one of those in theater moments where, if you don't know no better, you think the movie's over. This is where everybody gets up and starts leaving the theater.
They think it's over because
That thing is over because now the credits is
the
rolling.
pre-credits are rolling.
So then, Preacher Boy's sitting at the bar, and his security walks up to him and say, "Hey, there's two people outside. I told them the bar was closed, but they said they were gonna slide me a couple hundred. You want me to let them in?" He was like, "Yeah, tell them to go in."
Now, the outfit choices.
Well, at this point, I think it said it was 1992.
But it wouldn't. He wouldn't be wearing that. He wouldn't.
She looked like Mary looked like 1992,
Yeah.
but Stack looked like 1997
The Coogee sweater.
with the
Yeah.
He had, but brother, he had a high right, low left though. That's not 97.
the slope fade.
Yeah, he had the what was the Gumby or the
95. 95.
He had the new edition.
When did New
She
Jack
definitely
City
was
come
giving
out?
girl sex.
He had that Johnny Gill.
But what I'm
Bobby
saying
Brown.
is like the Coogee wasn't popular at that time, and not in no
Not till Biggie. That was mid 90s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like 95, 97, 95. Wasn't nobody walking around with no Coogee sweater on.
So they walk in, Mary's sucking on a lollipop. The bartender looking at her.
Round
She
the way,
smiled at him.
girl.
She smiles at the bartender, and the bartender sees her teeth. So he was like, "Hey, shit, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to the back."
Never mind.
You don't pay me
So-
enough for this.
They sit down next to Sammy, and Stack was like, "I'll have whatever the old man's having." So he's looking at him, and then he
And he
takes his
still
glasses off.
Has this doggone accent.
I don't think
And-
he wouldn't get rid of his accent just because the times change. He's still gonna be country as hell.
So Preacher Boy was like, "How?" And then that's when he reveals, "Smoke didn't kill me. He let me live, and he made me promise that I will leave you alone." So they was talking about music, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't like the old electric guitar shit. This, that, and the third, blah blah blah. I don't like the way the
Give me the
modernized
real.
sound. I miss the real. Do you still got the real in you?" So you know what I'm saying. Sammy do a little 1-2 for him, and
Play by Buddy Guy.
they go to get up and leave, and Sammy was like, well, first Stack made a proposition. He was like, he leaned in, he sniffed him. He was like, "You ain't got too much time left, huh? That's all right, because I can make it the way you can stick around, keep touring, keep on living."
Like,
Mhm.
nah. That's
And
enough.
I'm good, big
Stack
dog.
was like, "Nah, I've been here long enough, cuz I'm good."
I got somebody waiting on the other side.
So
No, I'm joking. He'd say that.
they go to leave. And Sammy was like, but you know, at least once a week, I wake up paralyzed, thinking about that night. But before the sun went down, that was the best night of my life. Was it the same for you? And Stack was like, oh, no doubt. Because for one, that was the last time I seen my brother. And for two, that was the last time I seen the son.
Yep.
Type
Mary was
shit.
definitely giving round away, girl. I got those earrings that she got too.
Type shit.
Should have wore them. Damn. Missed out.
Well, my
That's why I wore
coochie sweater,
these.
even though I ain't got one.
These were the stack of 1992 shits.
Should have wore my earrings. Damn.
The
Missed out.
end.
My brother, I was the
Not really the
I was-
end,
I
because
was-
then
I
after
was-
the credits, there is another scene.
Yeah, where they just let him get his stuff off.
And then that's it. And that's in us.
I was the one my brother could not kill. He made me promise to leave you alone.
Well, apparently he found Mary too, because
Oh no, he Mary when he hid Mary. Mary ran off because he told her like let's go. She ended up running off to go hide somewhere. My theory is that Smoke put Stack in the inside of the sawmill or whatever, and that's what, and he sat in there until the sun went down, and then he got out and went and found Mary, and then that's how they ended up being together. That's my theory. Everybody looking at their phone. Spin the wheel.
Oh yeah, the giveaway.
All right. I'll get ready to spin the wheel now. Marjorie, if you still here, you won a free digital copy of Sinners.
My J.
it's Marjorie in the building. It's Marjorie in the building.
So what I will
Margie,
say
raise
is,
your hand, Margie.
personality wise,
Marjorie got 20 seconds to claim your prize.
Rashad is definitely Smoke. I know I'm a Stack damn self. That's hey, Margie is present. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Marjorie.
Hit me up on Instagram. That's so Mika G. If you have Instagram, I don't know.
So I know I'm a Stack. Duke, I know you a Stack. Mika, would you consider yourself a Stack or a Smoke?
Duke ain't no damn Stack. Duke is cornbread.
First of all,
Hey, yo!
Hey,
Jesus, God.
I was
Jesus
gonna say the
Christ.
same- I was gonna say the same thing, brother.
See? Exactly.
I was gonna say the same thing. Wasn't an
You
insult.
cornbread.
I'd be cornbread, cuz.
So that made Kid Delta Slim.
That's crazy.
Hey, you know
That's
my
even
theory.
crazier because
My theory about cornbread, though. I think cornbread was getting his ass at home because my boy left that field kind of easy, and his wife was like, "Nigga, take your ass on."
Right, because his wife was the one that said, hey, hold up. Hey, how much you paying?
Yeah, how much you
she
think?
Hey.
said forget the disrespect. I really don't even care about that no more.
Mhm.
What the money looking like?
You feel me?
We is one's peoples.
We is one
We
speaker,
is one people.
being kind to one another.
Yeah, kind of one.
So
What about
5
our
out of 5.
baby, huh?
All the way.
What
5 out of
about
5.
our baby, huh?
Don't.
Why
don't
they
do
save him?
Don't.
Why they save them?
you ain't got no magic to bring my brother back? How come he didn't work on the baby?
that. Mhm.
Was it still milk in that damn jar?
Brother, hey, chill out.
Yes, there was milk in the jar. You mean at the gravesite? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm.
probably,
It was blue cheese by then.
oh yeah, it was definitely blue cheese.
It was definitely blue cheese by then.
It was definitely blue cheese. Yep, absolutely 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 5 popcorn bags out of 5 popcorn bags.
Facts.
We'll definitely recommend.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't listened to the soundtrack either, go listen to the soundtrack. It's really dope.
Really damn dope.
Um,
I just sound
really
like
dope.
Joan. Really damn Joe.
That one song freaked me out though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fellowship
What
and
song was
love.
it?
Road to Dublin.
Big Poor Robin Clean. Poor Robin Clean.
Oh,
Nah, I like that Rocky Road to Dublin.
Road-
That song a
Road to
whore.
Dublin, bro.
That's a whore.
Like, okay. Okay, Lucky Charms.
If y'all
And
get a
apparently-
chance and y'all got the digital, if you have the digital copy of Sinners, you can go and see all the behind the scenes stuff, including the music and how they did how they did the Smokestack twins. There was an actual like device that Michael B. Jordan had to wear, and it had all these cameras around him, and in between takes he would take it off and then change into the other twin and put it back on, and that's how they got Smoking Stack.
Yeah, that's why. But like, that's also why, like how Mo was saying earlier, he thought it was green screen, because on images, like if you're going to use multiple images and there's people sitting in the same place and they're at different times, you give the background. Like if you ever use your phone and you do like portrait mode, like it'll blur the background a little bit, and you can figure out how much of a background you want to blur so it doesn't look bad. So it's noticeable, but it's not bad. It still keeps you in the movie. It doesn't take you out of the movie, but you can still see it to where he's doing it. It's just like a little trick directors do. But I think that Michael B. Jordan did the best job of this, because there are a few movies that do have people that actually play, twins of themselves, and it's very noticeable because they try to do drastic changes. It was dope to see how he really didn't do like a drastic change for each character. It was really just him adjusting slightly how they operate, but you can tell that there is a difference between the two, not in just the fact that they're wearing different colors.
Right.
So yeah, this was definitely an unexpected move, because like I know a lot of people were like worried about like if Ryan Coogler could like pull this off, and I haven't been the biggest Michael B. Jordan fan, and I really had an issue with the whole Black Panther 2 thing, but Ryan Coogler is an amazing director, and like I said, I think this is both of their best films to date, just because of the creativity that went into it, and it's an original movie. It's not something that they looked into for inspiration for something else, even though he used a lot of real life inspiration for the movie. A lot of this was just from his own creative mind, and yeah. I want to say this though. I do not want to see them do a prequel or a sequel to this movie. Some things you just should leave alone, and this is one of those things where it stands. It's an amazing movie. If you want to do something else, you want to do something different, cool. But I feel like this should just be left alone. I don't really need to see a movie with Michael B. Jordan doing the whole gangster thing or whatever. The Capone and the I don't need to see that. I don't. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good with what this is, and leave it at that.
Another
you
small
wouldn't want-
detail about this movie that I love a whole lot is there's a couple of parts of the movie where he does a change in the aspect ratio. Like,
Yeah, but you gotta see it in IMAX for that.
Now he does it on the digital copy too.
Oh, okay, dope.
cause like
He
right
doesn't do it
before-
on. I don't think it does it on HBO, but on the digital copy, it
because-
does change the aspect.
Yeah, because if you go back to the scene where Grace invited everybody in, it was
That part
16
changes.
by 9. And then as they're coming in, like you see the screen do like this, I was like, that shit was fun.
It's the same thing when the music changes. Like when Sammy's singing, it does that. What were you about to ask, dude?
I was gonna ask, so you wouldn't want to see like you wouldn't want to see the storyline of Sammy?
No.
Okay.
I just feel like a lot of things, like you leave to your imagination on certain things, and it just makes it where you can't falter, because even though everybody's excited about this movie, like it would kind of be the thing that happened with Black Panther 2. like, you know, everybody was excited about the first one. Everybody loved the first one. The second one comes out, and now minds change. You know, so.
And
I
if
just
y'all
feel
want
like,
the backstory for the twins, you can go on Spotify and go to the center's original. I forgot what it's called, but you can go to their page, and there's an actual, like, under their About Me section, there are newspaper clippings that tell you that they say there were two black men that robbed a bank. They look like twins, and so that's where and then they talk about the Italian mob going after the Irish mob and things like that. And there's also a newspaper clipping from when Remick arrived to America, and
about the
he
ship.
arrives. Yeah, he arrives on a ship, and nobody else was alive on the ship. And they said there was a man seen, and as he was running away, there was smoke coming off his back. And I was like, God damn, Remick.
Yeah. So,
Vampires love getting off ships. That's crazy.
That's how Dracula
Vampire
got.
Brooklyn.
except in my book, because it's not in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampires walk during the daytime, cuz.
Sinners. Sammy.
Yeah. I will say, like, this movie did inspire me to finish up the book that I was working on, which is a vampire book, which is an original story, which doesn't, you know, it doesn't date like any other one. So I think that with the way that Ryan Coogler did this, and he put his creativity in this, he spoke to a lot of people. So sometimes creativity is really dope, and it's really great, and it's really inspiring, and sometimes it's, you know, it's not. But
yeah, because apparently there's a lot of controversy behind this movie too, about
it's
about
extra.
the demographic of people who refuse to watch this movie, and it's like, chill out, bro. It's not that deep.
Some people thinking too deep into it, and it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Like, if you're talking about the parts where I think you're talking about, they don't delve and dive into all that. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's personal opinion, to be honest. So but we definitely want to thank y'all for kicking it with us. We almost hit 3 hours on this, which is crazy.
This movie's like 2.5 hours long.
It really is. I will say that was a thing, though, like, that people were complaining about. The beginning of the movie is a little slow, but I don't think it's slow. I think it's just character building.
It's a slow burn, but that's with any horror movie. Y'all, people that say that, then they be like, "Oh, Halloween's my favorite movie." I'm like, you know, Michael Myers don't show up until damn near the end of the movie, so you missed the whole slow burn. It's cool.
Yeah, but I think it's more than a slow burn, though. I think, like, you care about what happens to these characters because of the beginning of the movie. Like, you care about what happens because you spend enough time with these characters to, you know what I'm saying, you care what happens to Delta Slim. You care what happens to Cornbread, even though he probably had one of the most stupidest deaths ever. But you don't spend a lot of time with Mary, but because she pops up in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, like, she has this whole backstory, you start to care about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you care. Like, a lot of people were hurt what happened with Annie, where they were like, man, not Annie. Like, everybody was like, no.
Because not only did she get clapped, but she got clapped by Stack.
Well,
and she was like, no, not you.
Well, he wanted to do it because he was gone. So he was like, shoot, if me and my girl gone, like, you know what I'm saying, I can go ahead and get Annie, I get my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Because if you remember,
we'll be good.
We want to be
remember when he was behind the door and Annie said, "Smoke, that's not your brother." And he was like, "What that always talk about? You gonna let her come between us again?" So he absolutely wanted me to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted all of them to be together.
He wanted them to be together. That's why
he wanted all of them to be together, because he cut Smoke out for it. He told Smoke, he's like, man, I had a plan, and then you went and killed Annie.
He did say that.
He was pissed because he wanted all four of them to be together as vampires, and Annie was like,
I
man,
ain't gonna do this.
Take me out the game.
So yeah, man. I think it was Margie. So anything before we leave out? Anybody got anything else? Anything else? Nope. We'll figure out what we're doing this Sunday. I don't know. Might switch it up, but we will let y'all know what's going on. Make sure you subscribe to everything. Make sure you guys are going to check out Cinematic Nightmares, hosted by Miss Mika G.
I'm on vacation.
She's on vacation, so you know she's gonna be out. She's gonna be out of the country in Brazil. You know, sipping on margaritas and pina coladas at the same time, like in both hands.
Now I got a video dropping tomorrow, but then I'll be on vacation.
Yeah, she gonna begin. What country they is where they bathe you with the soap in the water?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, yeah.
You
That's
are
what Mickey gonna
no,
do.
sir. Don't you touch me.
They gonna get the Irish Spring soap. Be lathering her up. But, yeah.
No, sir. Do not touch
People,
me.
yeah, people apparently travel to another country to get bathed by random strangers. It's cool.
Trash.
I don't know. People are different, man. They watch Love Island, so whatever.
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah. But say people that watch anime are weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so that's it, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you follow Popcorn in Your Bed on everything. And join the Discord for all the announcements. And yeah, we're gonna catch y'all on the flip side, homie. Because that's how they talk in this movie sometimes. They forgot what decade they were in. This has been another episode of Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I'm your host, Rashad Gabe. I still don't blame Preacher Boy.
Hey man, say man. This your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
You already know who it is. It's your girl Mika G, the first lady, aka Eat the Damn Garlic.
And last but not least, I am the King MOV, aka How'd You Is 17? Nigga, you sound 30.
Definitely did. If you don't eat garlic, you're a vampire. Not really. We'll catch y'all later. If you don't eat garlic,
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah. Peace.
You should have told us.
To cut everybody off like that.
What's going on?
That's wild, bro.
Where are we jumping up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man said he's a show.
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become a point.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.